It definitely was somewhere right
There's
here.
nothing.
But there's nothing here. What's it take for a man to get some pork sticks around here? In Mangaldan, Philippines.
That? Ma. Ma. Say it. Ma.
I can't say that word. Mandapan. I feel like that wasn't the last street. Rainy. It's not raining here, it's just dark. We're gonna try, well, I'm gonna try to find some pork sticks. I wouldn't mind, worst case scenario, going back to the same place we went to today, but don't know if they're still open. Maybe it was this place. Let's hit those likes as soon as you guys come in. Maybe it's this place. I think it's this place. As soon as you guys come in, just double tap that screen, and then you guys are done. It's free. You don't have to do anything. You just double tap the screen.
They don't have a seat.
They don't have seating or rice, I bet. I don't think they have rice, though. But they have seating area, it looks like. Maybe not for us, but no rice, I think.
There's a lot of people.
Well, there's a lot of people.
Mechanic kayo. They do have rice.
They do?
Yeah.
Do they have regular bits?
Here.
What is this?
Pork to. Magkano?
80%.
Ha?
80%.
80 per stick. It's tenderloin. You want some?
What time do they
Ano
stay
to?
open till?
Ano ka? Palupyan.
Ito.
Bulok lang.
What time do they stay open
Ano
till?
gano'ng oras kayo bukas? 8. Only 8.
We got an hour and a half.
Ano nakapasok?
They don't have pork?
This is pork.
I thought you said pork tender.
It's 80.
It's a lot, isn't it? That's what I paid last night.
Tenderloin. Because that's tenderloin pork.
80%.
I want untenderloin.
Palupyan.
How much were the other ones?
Anong oras kayo nagbubukas? Alas 3. 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Yeah.
Well, we have till 8. We'll see.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it. Fluffy, it's just so crazy that they're...
Those are like big cards.
I need at least 2 of those.
Yeah, so it's
So I'm spending 200.
80, yeah, 200 plus.
That's $4. That's insane. How are pork sticks $4?
Maybe one stick would give you 4.
No, I need 2.
Huh?
I need at least 2. I probably can eat 3 of those.
Yeah.
I'm on a cruise in
For
Barcelona
200.
for 200 without even rice.
With the rice, maybe rice is...
That's $4. Fluffy, that's bikini bottoms. How is that bikini bottoms? That's crazy. What did we spend today?
200 for both of us.
I got a Coke. I did get a small portion of the entree. How much was that entree that I got? But then we got other stuff too.
90.
Fluffy is right there. How can you miss Fluffy? Man, I just can't believe how much pork sticks and meat sticks went up. I swear the last time I was in the
Those
Philippines.
are big ones and like big portion.
Yeah, but what about people like me that just want regular pork skewers? I remember
we can go to where we went last night.
last night they were the same price.
Yeah.
They're charging the same.
No, 99, that's cheaper.
It was 99 for 2.
Yeah.
That's 45 a piece. That's
This one is,
double.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Yeah, we got 43 people in here and only 5 likes. Either we have a lot of people in here that don't hit the like button, or there's a lot of people that don't like the stream, but they're sitting in here. I feel like that's going to be expensive too because it's an established place. There's something. That's fish. Like and subscribe. Sorry, Tony. We got to kick you out. I'm gonna be nice and just kick you out for 24 hours though. So you can't talk anymore, but I think you can still watch. The trolls are really people like Gypsy and a couple other guys that I don't want to name that use fake other names because they've already been kicked out and they're mad that their channel has had 2,000 subscribers for 18 years or whatever the hell long Gypsy's been on there.
There's a lot in front of the market where we went.
Front of the market?
Yeah, where we went. He said they have a lot.
On the jeepney?
Yeah.
20 minutes on the jeepney?
No, it was like just 10 minutes. 15 minutes.
Remember where we got out?
Yeah. They said there's a lot of...
This is the bakery. I want to grab something from here. Let's see what I can get. I have that change. I'll grab something from here. I don't know, just something quick. Fluffy, what? What is that?
Ano to?
Asado po.
Oh, it's salad. It's savory.
What is that pie?
Egg pie.
How much is that one and what is this one?
This is it's like sponge cake.
What is this?
Sugar coated donut.
Cheese po sa loob.
Cheese. How much is that?
20 first lang.
And how much is this?
7.
7.
Maybe this one.
This is the same, but
No, it's half.
Half. Ano yan? Prinito o binake? Bake? It's baked. Maybe this one.
hold this, Fluffy.
Bukas ikaw naman eh. Kung ano ka,
Did you go to the protest? No, we didn't go to the protest. We're far
How
from
much,
Manila.
Let me get 2.
Just buy something already. We're
And then we get
buying donut.
oo, marami na.
Yeah, we tried the donut yesterday.
Tagal na rin yung motor ni sir. Matagal na rin. 34.
Ate, saan pa may mga kainan dito? Sabi sa amin sa bandang palengke daw.
What'd you say?
She doesn't really know.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Fluffy, show me how you open this.
Pull
This?
that, yeah.
Ah.
Ikaw, umuwi ka na rin.
Oh.
They're all talking about the storm.
The storm I'm gonna unleash on the trolls.
No, but like, no, the people here, they're talking about the big storm.
Big storm. Oh, no, it does have something in it. These are not bad. They're okay. These are not bad. They're fluffy. Russell. This is about 4 hours driving. from Manila. We are in a small... Oh, I just felt rain. We're in a small province city, I guess. It seems like it rains at night. I'm glad we got out of the other city. What's up, Kim? Yep, I feel rain. We might get stuck in the rain again tonight. I don't want to wear those till I get back. I don't want to pack dirty shoes. Pack dirty sandals. Yeah, I know. You know what's weird? We do get a good amount of people that watch, but I feel that I get, for some reason, the people in my chat room are very, very stingy with the likes. Not sure why that is. I don't know why that is, but yeah. Where are we gonna go?
I don't know, just straight like that.
We have to have a destination. I haven't been there in a couple years, plan on coming back. Man, the prices definitely went up, I know that. I was here 2 years ago. Prices are definitely double from everything that I know. I will be happy when I get back in Da Nang. I will get a like. I appreciate it. All you got to do is double tap the screen. If you just double tap it like that, it's free. It takes a half of a second. That's it. That's all you got to do is double tap the screen. Then after that, that's it. That's like the easiest job you'll ever have in life. Double tap the screen, sit back, enjoy the stream. That's it. NY. We saw you earlier today at the mall. Mr. Colonel. Or Fluffy would say Colonel. Or she would say Colonel. Will. Let's take a look at the traffic. See, this is the name of the city. Mangaldan. Oh, the private cemetery in the church. I hope that we get down somewhere before it rains. I know how to do it. How to do what? Yeah, it's starting to rain. We're gonna have to find a place to duck into. Supposedly there's gonna be a big, giant storm tonight. It was supposed to be a bigger storm where the city that we left, yesterday? Like supposedly power outages, no water, but we'll see. Hello. Have you decided? My visa, I put on October 2nd for my visa, so I'm waiting for my visa to be approved. I'm thinking it's gonna get approved tomorrow, and then I'll book my ticket for October 2nd. No, that's where we're going. We're going out to eat. But we're getting hit by the rain so far. I've been all over Dumaguete. Man, I'm telling you, go check out Vietnam, go check out Da Nang, and you're gonna, it'll be hard for you to drag yourself back to the Philippines. There's actually free Wi-Fi everywhere in Da Nang. Here, we go to Jollibee, we go to any nice place. Sir, we don't have Wi-Fi. It's like, what do you mean you don't have Wi-Fi? My cell phone, SIM cards, 3 times the price here. The internet cuts in and out. Transportation is not easy or cheap. It's night and day difference from Vietnam. Yeah, man, I'm ready to get back to those prices, and I'm gonna be so happy when I just automatically go back and just like, oh, my Wi-Fi's connected to this tiny little hole in the wall tea place. Food is okay. I've been eating the same similar stuff. I like this though. I like seeing this with this little bike chain. I think it's a scooter chain. Look at the roasted chicken. Da Nang walk. I can't do a Da Nang walk if I'm not in Da Nang. I just can't believe I used to get pork skewers like at the little smaller cities off the barbecue grill, right? I would get the skewers and they'd be like 12, 15, 20. Now those skewers are like 70 and 80 and I'm like, 80? For how many? For one. I'm like, that's $1.30 for one pork skewer? What's on it, gold? Like we used to get them for like 15, no more than 20 pesos for a pork skewer. They used to be like 3 to 5.
We could try this, but like,
but
we don't really have good food.
did I? So there's a section that asks, have you been to Vietnam in the past 12 months? And there's like 2 other questions next to it and they're all checked no. I just skipped that section. So I don't hit yes or no because it's already defaulted as no, and I just skipped that section. I did put that I'm going to be coming back October 2nd, and my exit date will be December 30th. Muhammad, this is not a church stream. This is a travel stream, so let's keep the conversation at least somewhat relevant. Let's keep it at least somewhat relevant. Wait, you just said no to having visited? I didn't say no, I just skipped that section because by default it was already on no. And there's like 2 other questions they ask. That's how I've always done it. I never hit yes, I never hit no. It's defaulted on no, and I just scroll past that section. I scroll past that section. I did that when I came back to Da Nang from the USA too. Native American. That should have been your channel name. Fluffy, this is like a generic Dairy Queen. Remember on the visa, so a lot of people ask me, hey, they want to know my job, they want to know this and that, and you don't have to fill out all the stuff. The only stuff you have to fill out is asterisks. So red asterisks are the only ones. Like, shockingly, it's weird that there's an asterisk under your religion, kind of weird, but there's no asterisk under your job or your title. Not sure why. I mean, you guys can put yes. I think Fluffy put yes. But I'm telling you, when I get my visa tomorrow, you guys are gonna say, wait, you put no? Well, technically I didn't put no, I just never changed it. And I'll get my visa tomorrow, and you guys will understand, they don't care about that. All they're looking for is if you've overstayed your visa. But I think Fluffy put yes. Oh, we got some more, Fluffy. See, I like these bake shops much better than the ones in Vietnam, because they have real frosting. It's not the whipped cream based. So I guess we're down at the market. I'm not gonna get stuck. You guys, the only thing that they look for is if you've overstayed your visa. That's it. That's the only thing that they're gonna get you guys is you'll see tomorrow. I can't believe you guys will not stress about riding a damn scooter illegally in Vietnam, but then you stress about putting yes or no on whether you've been to Vietnam in the 12 months. But you guys will ride scooters illegally with no license in Vietnam, and then say, wait, you didn't put that you've been in Vietnam over the past 12 months? It's like, you guys are freaking breaking the law. You guys don't even have licenses and driving scooters that are too big for 50cc. You guys tell me, oh, you don't worry about it. You don't worry. There's nothing to worry about. Worst case scenario, they're going to say, hey, we're filling out your application. You need to go back and you need to amend it because we noticed that you've been here in the past 12 months. And I'll say, oh, I must have missed that section. Okay, I'll go back and I'll put yes. And then I'll amend it, and then I'll have to wait another 3 days. That's the worst case scenario that will happen.
Wala pa nga. Kawan ang bigas.
How long am I getting? I'm getting a 90-day visa. Ooh, we love fried chicken. We love fried chicken. Wow, that's good. What time do they close?
11.
Ah. So the big one was 25? I have about 10 days left. Oh, look at this. This looks nice too. But I don't know where they get these. I swear these are scooter chains, but these are nice. We've had one of these in Cebu before. Oh, strawberry. There we go. Let's see. Milk tea. They're still a little pricey, Fluffy. We have not seen a under 50 milk tea yet. Especially not anything less than a small. Thank you. Look at, there's Mike's. Have you been to Vietnam in the last year? You just leave it as no. How's prices since you last went? Definitely more. I would say most of the stuff is double. Some of the stuff is triple, but I would say at least double. I don't know on accommodation because I'm not paying for that. But the food that I remember, oh, look at, that's even darker. Why is it so dark? But those are some giant pieces. I'm not a cheapskate. I just don't like paying for things, overpaying for things. Wow. Do they have rice? Maybe 15.
You want that?
I would like to find a little sit-down spot, but if we can't find it, we got those 2 chicken places. Look at this, big rice depot. I wasn't really planning on having fried chicken, but those places are open late here, so worst case scenario, we can do that. Buy the what? I can buy what? They do a lot of chicken here. We'll see. So when I get here's what I want to know. When I get my visa tomorrow and there's no issues, you guys tell me why you guys are stressing over this. So give it till tomorrow. When I get my visa, then tell me how important the yes or no is on that section. Sure, Fluffy, let's check the menu. No, but I'm in the Philippines now, but in Da Nang, actually I get better rates because the US dollar, we keep getting better exchange rates. Yeah. So whatever it's on default, which is a no, I wish someone can open up the site. There's 3 questions next to each other. It's like, have you committed any crime in Vietnam? Have you been in Vietnam in the past 12 months? And something else. No, but Dale's stressing over it too. See, Dale's like, I asked him that the other day too. Like, you guys are stressed over it.
Oh, fried rice. I want to buy fried rice and then...
I think
Fried beef.
I have it open. I think there should be questions. Scroll down, and it says something like, have you committed a crime in Vietnam? Have you been here for 12 months? And something else. And you'll look, and by default, all of those are no.
Chicken
So what I'm saying is
rice.
I just scroll past it, and I go and add in all my other information.
You want something? That's all we have.
Are they going to get rid of the number in front? Like get rid of that number? No? Let's go, Fluffster. As of now, we see fried chicken, but I would like to go to a sit-down spot, but even a sit-down spot like we had earlier today. I'm in the Philippines debating a 10-day trip in Vietnam or just stay here and renew. If I would tell anybody, go check out Vietnam and then make your decision. Because
The barbecue, we can just buy barbecue and then I'll just buy
barbecue
the,
what?
The barbecue here.
There was barbecue?
They have 45 each.
I didn't see. Can you show me, Fluffy? I seen fried chicken.
They have 7-Eleven.
I don't know. I noticed that too. But here's what's weird. Where's barbecue?
Barbecue special. Kuya, may barbecue kayo?
So I don't understand that either. It does seem like we get more viewers. We get more viewers out of stock. There's number 5. We get more viewers in the Philippines, but I don't get any commenters from the Philippines. So it's weird. It seems like it's still my Vietnam audience, and it seems like they're probably watching more. But we don't get people saying like, hey, I'm from the Philippines, I just found your channel. I'm not getting any of that, but we are getting more viewers. Not sure why. I'm not stressing because if you got a good Filipino girl, she would go with you and she will file papers. I'm not talking about the immigration here. I'm talking about the immigration in Vietnam. I'm only doing a quick trip here. The first barbecue, which one?
I think they have barbecue there.
Maybe they have barbecue here. So the barbecue that we looked at by our place was a small little outside barbecue grill, and they wanted more than what we paid at a restaurant. So I was like, let's go. They're open till 8. So I was like, let's go check out some of these other places. And I wanted to get down here to this little market.
Magkano sa barbecue? 20.
Oh, 20. Is that beef or pork?
Pork.
Pork?
Chicken barbecue.
Ah.
Ito? Pork. Chicken to. Chicken and pork. Magkano yung
What
chicken?
cuts? That's no crazy cuts?
40. No.
Okay.
Anong parte yan para breast?
I guess we'll get that. I want to get some rice. How much are these?
This
20?
is 20.
I'll get, and how much is this?
40.
I'll get one of those,
Huh?
chicken,
Chicken barbecue.
and then, I'll get
many?
3. I'll get 3 of those. And then, I don't know if they have rice here or not.
We'll just get rice from...
San Antonio, Texas. I appreciate it. Jimmy James. There we go. That's what I'm going to be eating right there. What are you going to get, Fluffster?
I'm just gonna get something from there so we can eat there.
What is that? Chicken?
Pork with veggies.
Was that a chicken place though? These prices, I understand. They wanted, so there was like beef, no, there was pork ones almost that size, but they wanted 80. Why did they want 80 for those? I appreciate subscribing. There we go, there we go. How much is this, Fluffy?
Their special fish here.
What is that?
40 plus 60,
Here.
100.
What is that one, Fluffy? That's fish?
Yeah.
Look at this is the market.
Catfish.
Catfish. Where's the dogfish?
This is milkfish.
So I got the, what is this?
Pork barbecue.
Why is those smaller and those are bigger? What is?
This is breast, chicken breast.
Oh, chicken. That's the chicken. That's the chicken and that's the pork. No, I don't got any sunglasses on. Only in the daytime. No glasses at night. Let me wipe my screen off. No glasses. But this is a little market. We're gonna go sit over there. Fluffy's gonna get something to eat over there. But I like these prices pretty darn good. So I just paid, I got a big chicken, 3 small porks, so 4 pork sticks, and it cost me $100, which is basically $1.90. That's more of the price. It's still a little bit more than what I had in 2000, but I'm fine with these prices. I'm definitely fine with these prices. I eat street food. See, that's the crazy thing. You guys say, you're so tame. You don't get in the water. You don't ride a scooter. Thank you. Thank you. But I eat street food. I have no problem with eating street food. They tossed it back on the grill, killed all the bacteria. It's hot. I have no problem with that. I don't need TVs in my hotel. I don't even have a mini fridge right now, which is kind of crazy, but I consider that to be, what do you guys call it? Live a little, live local. Like, to me, I think it's, oh, look at that. That chicken looks good too. Oh, this looks good too. What are you gonna get here, Fluffy? Actually, I've been to 20 countries. I don't ever get sick. What happened, Fluff?
Huh?
What happened?
Ano yung half kilo lang?
He's in the Philippines, not India. Now what? Yeah, it's starting to rain now. Can you guys see the rain? What about the place that, oh, that didn't have any tables? Oh, there's some. Fluffy, maybe you need to get something from here. You can get lugaw.
Isang Paris overload.
Clearly you have a weak stomach. Yeah, I don't get sick. But I didn't get sick in the USA when I would eat a burrito that I left in the microwave overnight. I don't get sick. I got a good, strong immune system, I guess.
Pwede ba dito?
Fluffy, get me some rice too.
Labot na kami ng ulan.
Yes, this is my girlfriend. Her name is Fluffy.
Ano yan? Paris overload ba yan? Isang Paris overload.
Overload. Her name is Fluffy Flufferson.
Okay, sige.
I can't, you're in my way. There we go. There we go.
Isang extra.
Here we go. Here we go. Can we get some more thumbs up? Let's get some more likes here in the Philippines. Just double tap your screen. It helps the channel.
Hindi pa ano to?
Oh, you know what, Fluffy? I didn't get nothing to drink.
Okay lang.
I forgot to get something to drink. Oh, Fluffy, I'm going to use some of this.
Yeah.
What about this one? What is this one?
Vinegar.
And then this is,
Fish sauce.
what's this? Soy? Do you ever stream in horizontal? No, I don't. So anyone that watches my channel knows how much I would love to stream in horizontal, but I get 100 times less views and almost no subscribers from it. So quickly, I'm just gonna say it really quickly. YouTube punishes creators that do them in horizontal mode because they're competing with TikTok. So for example, if I do a horizontal live stream, I might get 300, 400 views. If I do it in this mode will get me 5,000 views and I'll get 15, 20, 25 subscribers. Other mode that looks way better in the horizontal, I'm not gonna argue that, but I'll get 300 views and I'll get like 2 subscribers, so I can't do it. I actually did one the other day. I've done 2 recently to show you guys how bad the views drop when I do it that way. We have stomach of steel. I know I do too. Freeman. You know what's crazy? It's like when we see those YouTubers and they'll like just be cutting up vegetables and they have 450 people in their live chat. How the hell does that happen? Like I'm hanging out of a jeepney and I get like 7. And they're like chopping up a carrot like Dale and they get like 479 viewers. I don't understand that. Subic once eating street food, but I was years ago. I got some meat sticks. I don't know what Fluffy got. She got something here. So I got some barbecued pork sticks and chicken sticks. I got marinated carrots. What did you get, Fluffy?
Beef and rice.
Beef. Fluffy got beef and rice. My dinner cost me a whopping 100, so about $1.80. Good deal. I'm happy with that. I got chicken breast on a stick, and then I got pork, 3 pork on a stick. Let's take a look at the traffic. Can you guys see the rain? It's starting to rain a little bit too. Beef steak and cannon. What's cannon?
Rice.
That's rice?
Patty. Cooked rice.
Cooked rice. Weak, weaker, and weak. Man, we got some likes now. I appreciate it, guys. We got all the way up to 45. Appreciate it. About 15 minutes ago, I think we only had about 3, but I appreciate it. Let's take a look at the jeepneys, the scooters. This is the mode of transportation. The food, give us just 1 second. My food is in here, and Fluffy's food is being cooked. We'll show you in just 1 second. It's still being prepared. Mine is in here. Fluffy, do you have the spray? Do you think they'll give me a plate? Let me clean my hands. Yeah, you can see the rain. Look at the rain over here. Can you guys see the rain coming down? Look. Ask her if it's bistek.
It's not bistic, it's Paris.
It's Paris, France. Why they named the beef after a city in France?
Paris means pear.
Pear?
Yeah.
That's a fruit.
Herring.
Herring? Pear is a fruit. Bernardo, Optical Dental Clinic. I think that's what Fluffy's plate is. Is that yours, Fluffy? No?
The rice is still cooking.
It's still cooking. My downfall in life is I can't learn any language. I live in Vietnam. I've been in Vietnam for 2 years, and I know maybe 3 words in Vietnamese. Yeah, it's been raining the past few nights here. We heard that there's a big storm coming, so we'll see.
I don't know. I'm thinking if there's a big storm, maybe we should go back to Manila
First, they said it's storming in Manila too.
It's not. It's raining,
But if we go to Manila, we're not going to go back anywhere. It doesn't make sense. I thought we were going to work our way down. Not really, Yummers. Not really. I have not noticed it. We have not found a city like Da Nang. This city, we did. So this is going to be the cheapest part that I found out here. But it was the market. It was the market. But the market was about $2 for our sticks. Let me try to show you my sticks. Here's one of my pork sticks. And then I got I got 3 of those, and then I got this big chicken. Look at that one. Smells like barbecue too. Smells good. It's kind of weird though. They call barbecue this in the Philippines. We would call this like meat sticks, or barbecue to us is like barbecue ribs, barbecue. It's not on a stick. It's basically you cook it on a barbecue. Look at all those power lines. It's a grill. Yeah, you guys can call it grilled meat. I wouldn't call it barbecue though. Hello and thank you in Vietnam is 4 words that you know. Hello, thank you. And I know some names of food. Does that count? Does names of food count? Kebab? Yeah. But I think everything on a barbecue comes on a stick in the Philippines. Is that true, Fluffy?
Huh?
All the barbecue stuff comes on a stick?
Yeah.
You guys never just do like chicken without the stick?
We do. Or like barbecue ribs. But the traditional ones is really from here.
I didn't get marinated carrots. I was joking because Dale always eats carrots. I don't think they even have marinated carrots here. Anywhere around, I don't think. Look, Coconut Man, here's my point. I'm sitting on a street, just sitting on a street, and I had 80 people here. When I go to filling station at a bar at 11 o'clock at night, I had like 12. So explain that. In a random small city in the Philippines, I had 80 people watching the rain in a random tiny small city in the Philippines. When I go to a cat cafe, when I go to a bar, I get 12. Bonet. What did you get, Fluffy? That's Fluffy's. Oh, that egg is drowned. The egg is drowning.
This is just 75.
Fluffy's is 75, so hers was about $1.30, $1.40 maybe. I forgot to get a drink. I'll have to get something when we leave. Huh? 7-Eleven. From Canada. Canada. We've been getting a decent amount of people from Canada lately. Maybe those are Evan's followers. Wow, piping hot. Look at that. There we go.
Oh, wala. Okay lang, tissue na lang.
There's my rice. Let's doctor it up. Let's doctor it up. Eee! Ah. I need 2 spoons. Oh, no, I need a fork. I need a fork. You don't get any, Fluffy. You're using your hands. That's how we've seen people using their hands.
Did you use spray?
Yes, you gave me spray. Let me try this. Make sure this is soy. Fluffy, how come this doesn't come out? Am I doing something wrong? Watching from Davao. Oh, see, now we got someone from the fingers. Eat with my finger. Nah, I can't do that. For me, I hate my hands dirty when I eat. We seen someone yesterday just digging in the rice out in public, too. And this rice is piping hot. Piping hot. Can you guys see the steam on that? Protest? I don't know. I don't know nothing about those. 1 barbecue stick. 2 barbecue sticks. 3 barbecue sticks. And a chicken. barbecue stick. There we go. There we go. You know, I don't know which one's crazier. When people eat rice with their fingers or when people put that plastic glove over their hand. I'm not sure which one is more weird to me. Brooklyn. Hey, Jimmy, I appreciate it, buddy. I didn't see it. Usually on my other phone, it'll alert me, but I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Jimmy, your coworker?
No. Jimmy James. There's a reason why eating utensils. I agree. Now, I would eat rice with my fingers if I was stranded somewhere and there was absolutely no choice, but I wouldn't just do it just to do it. Yeah, it's not a bad deal for $8.80. We can't find these prices like anywhere else, but we went to the street market. Fluffy, what else did they give me? Oh, the sauce.
That's mini bar. You want that?
No, I'm good. I saw a live stream before DeVal. Circumcised chicken. Sammy mentioned you in his vlog today. He said he found a brand new Bonet restaurant around your place. I wonder which one. I hope he's not talking about Pallet. Pallet's my stomping grounds. Let me try to eat. Oh. Let me try to set you guys up without... Maybe Fluffy will have to read the comments to me. Let me try to do this, Mike. Ugh.
Sammy mentioned you in his vlog today. He said he found a brand new Bonet restaurant around your place.
Fluffy, which one was... This
soy.
is soy?
Squeeze it.
Squeeze
No.
it. Squeeze. Ah. Okay. I wonder which one. He's gonna go, yeah, I found a new one. It's called Pallet. I'll say, Pallet, I've been going there for 2 years. Oh, it's starting to rain. I can feel the rain hitting my fingers now. Sure.
It's raining.
Looks good. Here's Fluffy's.
It doesn't look appetizing now.
That's the Fluffsters. See, you guys tell me, live a little. Look, I'm sitting outside on a street in the rain eating street food. And you guys tell me, why do you go travel? You should be riding a scooter. You should be eating seafood. You should be in the deep, sharp water. And I'm like, I live wild. I go eat street food. That's risky.
I think pwede ko meron ng patis. Salamat.
It looks like someone's gonna get kicked out really soon. Remember, since we hit 10,000 subscribers, my tolerance level has got to about here. It used to be here. Now my tolerance level is way less. Fluffy likes the fat part of this. Why do you like that part so much, Fluffy?
I don't know if I hate flavor.
There we go, Dakota. Have a nice life in your mom's basement. Basement boy. Credit cards? No, I don't think they take credit cards here. No chicken feet for me. Even this fat part is a little sketchy for me. This is extreme if I eat this. You guys are like, that's nothing. I eat this and this and this. This is extreme for me. I'll eat the pork fat. I'm not sure, but maybe they do. Do people go onto YouTube live streams and just talk crap while they sit in their house doing nothing? I guess they do.
Dale was expecting us to go to the beach. It's raining.
If it looks sketchy, go. I think Gordon Ramsay has a live stream. Go check out Gordon Ramsay's live stream. One done. Actually, it wasn't bristly, but it's a little bit weird texture. Even when I eat ribeye, I usually trim off the fat. Trim it off meaning I cook with it, but I don't eat it. I'll just trim around it. I'm not a big vinegar. That's a lot of the reasons why some of the Philippine food I'm not a big of. You guys know I don't like bitter. I don't like coffee. I don't like beer. I don't like dark chocolate. I don't like vinegar. And they're heavy on the vinegars here. I think you need a longer name. It's crazy when trolls make the longest names. I think they're trying for attention. Is that a tattoo? Yeah, it's a tattoo of a pork stick. Do you like it, Fluffy? That means no. When Fluffy goes, yeah.
No, I mean, it's okay.
But sometimes she'll go, mm-hmm. But she goes, yeah. Fluffy will eat chicken all the way down to the bone. You can't even do a DNA sample when she eats it off the bone. I don't drink alcohol. The closest beer that I drink is root beer.
It's my...
Number 3.
It's good.
It's good.
It's tasty.
Maybe you should have got pork skewers. Fluffy drinks beer. I kind of wish I could be like you guys, where I could just be like, hey, screw it, I'll eat whatever. I'm very, very picky. I'm picky about certain things in life. I don't eat seafood. I don't eat intestines. I don't eat organ meat. I'm very picky. I eat chicken, beef, and pork. I wish the two biggest things in traveling that I'm picky about, I don't eat crazy food, and I need a decent big accommodation. 35 to 40 square meters minimum. I can't do these tiny little
You know what?
closets.
Like the apartment we had in San Juan, it's like nice, but it's so cramped. You can't really move.
I don't like living in a shoebox.
Don't you find it so cramped?
Mm-hmm.
That's my no.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's very rare that I'll eat something that looks bad. I was just talking about it today. Like, I don't understand how people eat tuna. Like, tuna smells absolutely disgusting. Like, people insult other people by saying, "Oh, that smells like tuna." I was making a point. No one ever goes, "Damn, man, you smell bad. You smell like pizza. Man, you smell like bananas. That smells terrible." People say, "Man, you smell like tuna." So, you guys are eating stuff that people insult people with. This is a chicken breast barbecue stick.
Is it more tasty? Want more rice?
No. I will never eat that egg. First of all, I'm picky on eggs. I only eat scrambled eggs or fried eggs. I won't eat boiled. I won't eat anything crazy. Jody Dowding. I don't know if I've never noticed it, but it feels like so many people nowadays in the past year, 2 years, that are just going crazy eating so many eggs a day. Like Philip's like, yeah, I eat 4 eggs for breakfast. And I'm like, I don't know if I just never noticed it, but so many people now are just eating eggs by the dozen. Like, it's just crazy. Seems like there's this big new egg fad. I don't eat any seafood. I'm picky. I'm picky when it comes to eating.
Yeah.
Now, I don't feel like I'm picky. Like, I know people that wouldn't dream about eating street food. And they're like, no way. I know people that won't walk down the street. They'll take a Uber or a Grab. I feel those people are picky. I don't fish either. I'll go hang out with someone that fishes. But 2 reasons why I don't like fishing. 1, I don't like to just sit. I get so bored. I have 2 friends that like to fish. And I always think it's going to be a good time. And then I go and I'm just like, are we almost done? They're like, hey, man, we just got here. We got about 6 hours left. And I'm like, oh, my God. And the other thing is I don't like to see fish. I don't like to touch fish. So if I caught something, I wouldn't be touching it. So I got to, like, either cut the string and let the fish go, or I gotta have someone else. So that's crazy. I don't understand. I understand there's gonna be some bad street food, but I don't understand this theory of like I just won't eat street food. It's so crazy to me. I think I've been sick before. I've got food poisoning very, very, very few times in my whole life. And when I think about where I got it from in the USA, they were at restaurants. Like, I think it's just people's mental thing. Like, I guarantee you, most of you guys, well, if you live in the USA, guaranteed the majority of you guys that got food poisoning was from a restaurant, not street food, because we don't have street food in the USA, really. So, if you guys have got food poisoning, it's been from Chili's, Olive Garden, Texas Roadhouse. If you understand about meat, let's say I dropped this meat on the ground when it was raw, right? And I rubbed it on the ground, rubbed it on the dirt. You're gonna be like, oh man, that's terrible. I go pop that on a hot grill and cook it over 160 degrees. Any illness is gone. That's why I don't understand people that wash their chicken. Washing your chicken with water does absolutely nothing. The only way to kill bacteria is by heat, and that's how you kill it, is by eating or by cooking. What's up, Larry? I do not know. I guess I'm unaware of that.
finish it.
You finish it.
It's not. Dapat lang mo.
Not interested in my stream? Okay, I'll help you out. Goodbye. Bye-bye. You might be still here, but you can't respond anymore. Ask for help, and I'll give you help. There you go. There you go. Idiot. Oh, there we go. I'm not interested in your stream. Well, I'm not interested in having you, so I helped you out the door. Like I said, after we got 10,000 subscribers, my tolerance for trolls went way down. Yeah, it's raining, look. I'm thirsty. Huh? How much is it, Fluster?
Magkano po yung kanin? 50, 75 plus 15.
How much?
7,
Yeah.
100. Is it 75 plus 15?
90. I have a feeling it's going to rain for the rest of the night. We didn't even get our milk tea. I have no drink. That's the tough part. We don't have a mini fridge, so I'm kind of screwed on keeping cold drinks at our place. I'll eat the eggs, the steak, and the chicken. I just won't eat any seafood or tuna.
Where do we go? There? At the bread? Oh, your bread. Where is it?
I'm probably smushing it.
Or
If you want
to go to
protein, just get on the
7-Eleven?
carnivore diet.
7-Eleven or where do you want to go?
I don't know, puppy. We're gonna have to duck into somewhere. Especially if it rains.
7-Eleven or the bakery.
Well, the bakery is just bakery. I would like to get something to drink because I'm thirsty, and then maybe we can hang out at a tea spot. But we're kind of backtracking. Oh, I love tri-tip. Man, I love tri-tip. A lot of people don't know about tri-tip, but tri-tip is one of the most underrated cuts of steak. No, I haven't booked a flight. Remember, I do it this way. I wait till I get my visa, then I book my flight, then I book the hotel. I don't need the hotel, obviously, because I have an apartment back in Danong. So I will get my visa tomorrow, most likely, and then I will book my flight. I got to debate. Do I take the $85 flight, but have a 6-hour layover? Or do I pay $130 and go direct? So $55 extra to go direct flight, or save $55 and do a 6-hour layover. So $60, basically almost $60 if I cut out the 6-hour layover. Kuala Lumpur, but 6 hours is not enough time to go do anything. So that's why I don't like it. You're gonna get in there. You have to be ready for your flight 2 hours ahead of time, which means a 6-hour layover is really only 4 hours. So don't even think about going. Go take a grab around Kuala Lumpur. No, because the airport to the town is like 50 minutes. Plus you got to be there 2 hours. So that's already 3 hours without even stepping foot out of the airport. Well, it's not about refrigeration for me. It's about cold. I can't drink. I went to China and I see people drink like they don't believe in cold drinks. And I'm like, you guys are insane. Like, I can't drink warm liquid. Red-eye flights? Yeah, we took one here. We took a flight at 11, and we got to the Philippines at like 2 in the morning.
Let's just go to 7-Eleven and then we can walk from there.
Let's go to 7-Eleven and then we can walk there.
There's a tea place here, remember? Or you don't want that?
I don't know. We'll walk. We'll go to 7-Eleven first. We're gonna go to 7-Eleven. Everyone's just typing Philippines. We're gonna get hit with some rain. But this is what I do for my that was cold. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna be soaked. Let's go, Fluffster. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's come over here. This was the street market where we got the street food. This is where we got it. Look at that big ass fish. Troll? Remember me? Probably not. No, I'm not in Thailand. In the Philippines. You want to know how you could tell we're in the Philippines? Because we'll come in here and the Philippines 7-Eleven is nowhere as cool as the Bangkok 7-Eleven. Oh, look, I could charge my phone. Pay. Have you guys ever seen this? Pay to charge your phone. Who? That's bread. Look at this water. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, because that's refillable. So when you travel, you just have to fold it.
Huh.
Yeah, so it's not like heavy. This is reusable.
If you visit Thailand, you have trust issues. I don't have trust issues. I lived in Thailand for 8 months. Ooh, my favorite. Actually, this is I kind of like this one better now.
What?
Pineapple, but they charge too much for it. I never been to a Japan 7-Eleven, but I like Thai food better than I like Japanese food.
Damn, this is 50.
Fluffy, you're complaining. How come they get mad when I complain?
Before, that was just like around 26. Raspberry.
They're gonna say, why are you complaining, Fluffy?
No, because I know that's only 26. Like, how much is the big one?
I told you, Fluffy, everything doubled since I've been here. Everything has doubled since little less than 2 years ago. Everything's doubled. It's crazy.
What are you getting?
What, Fluffy? I guess the worst case scenario, I'm gonna get one of those teas again. Yeah, man, I can't believe the price of these effing stuff here. It's killing me, man. I can get a large handmade lemon tea back in Danong for 12,000, which is like 20 pesos, if that. I live in Thailand for 13 years. Very nice. Look at these donuts. These donuts are like $1 a piece. They never, why are these always out, Fluffy? Every 7-Eleven we've ever went to, I would love to get one of these and try them out. I'm lucky, man. All the women I've ever been with in my life, never been scammers, don't ask for money, they have jobs.
Now I'll ask mine.
Don't ever have to worry about that. So I've been lucky. I'm in the boat that you guys, I hate to say it this way, but you guys put yourself in bad positions.
Wala kayong golf?
So if you look at the ice cream machine's off too. No ice cream? No. Out of stock. Out of stock.
Just go get that.
Be a boy. Oh, man. Well, I don't know what to say about that. I'm just glad I've never experienced that one. Sukhumvit is a neighborhood. It's kind of like what An Thuong is a neighborhood to Danong. Jessica, I'm gonna get my peach black tea. I'm dying of thirst. The only thing that I kind of don't like about the hotel that we're staying at, no mini fridge, so we can't keep any drinks cold. Let me see if there's anything else. I just hate paying $1 for these damn drinks, though. Get the door.
Oh, they have a liter of the peach.
I know, but what is that, 70? What is this one? Oh, apple. Should I get the apple or should I get the... I'm gonna get the apple. 7-Eleven? Yeah, there's a 7-Eleven. The only thing that's crazy is we don't have a 7-Eleven in Bangkok, in Da Nang. What's that? What's that? A little Costco free sample? Look at how small.
Have you tried this?
Everything is smaller in the Philippines. Look at this. Everything's smaller except for the price of stuff. Fountain drinks, look. Look. This is what I was trying to get. Every 7-Eleven in the Philippines I've ever been to, always sold out. The ice cream machine, always turned off. But you can get a Slurpee donut for $1. I'm like, damn, I don't even think... So, any of you guys that went to 7-Eleven in the USA lately, those little donuts that they sell at 7-Eleven, are they $1? I don't even think they're $1 in the USA. By Sting? Sting the wrestler? Sting the wrestler? Where's Fluffy at? Fluffy, we're gonna go try to get a milk tea too. They're all like local owned places like Q Market. I just want this because I'm so thirsty, but I want to get a milk tea. So we have like Q Market, Full Mart, J Market. Like, basically, I think they have a monopoly on them. I think it's the Koreans buy them, and then they keep the big chains out.
Oh, you got that?
I'm gonna try this. How much? Fluffy, get that.
No, just got
23 pesos.
23? Okay. Fluffy, this one's 63. I thought that was 23.
63.
I thought 23. Huh?
Any additional, sir?
Let's see. Let's see if she gets something. Yeah, so basically at Heb, it's cheaper than... No ice cream today. Never working? The ice cream?
No more, sir.
No more? Never?
Only available is cornetto.
I like that one. That one's never working though. Tomorrow, this one? Tomorrow? Thank you. Here, Fluffy, can you take this? Fluffy, can you take this? I can put this. Fluffy.
Paper bag, sir?
No, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. That's what I got. I got the apple. Fluffy, you'll never eat those. So this drink is like $1.20, guys. This is not the USA. This is not the USA. Where are we gonna go, Fluffy?
There's a tea place there.
Have we walked by that one yet? Let's go. Yeah, man, the budget's just getting thrown out of the window here in the Philippines, man. I can't believe I just bought a 28,000 VND drink. 28,000, I can get freaking the man, I can almost get the caramel ice blend for that. The workers here, they're paid low and they just, even Fluffy said it today. We were at the mall and she said, that lady didn't seem like she wanted to do her job. So, Here's the truth. They get paid very little here, so that's why they just don't care. That's why the ice cream machine never works. They don't want to go refill the ice cream. They're saying, hey, I ain't making no money here. You think I'm going to go clean this thing out and go get this? Hell no. That's why everything is out of stock. I bet you 50% of the time, it's not really out of stock. They just don't want to go do the work and go do it. They're like, I don't get paid enough to do this crap. I'm sitting on Netflix right now. That's the truth. Oh, that looks nice. Breakfast counter where you can order fresh tacos. Because it's scruffy? What do you mean by scruffy?
Ano? Anong masarap? Ay,
I can't see. My eyes are bad. Look at this. Everything's 100? Are we getting 2 straws? Or 3 straws? Fluffy, hold on. Let me have a drink of this. Hold on. I'm thirsty. This is what they need at 7-Eleven. That's what they need at 7-Eleven. At 7:45 p.m. 7:45. Fluffster, can you put this in your bag? I mean, we could go back to the first milk tea place that we seen last night. That place was 60, which I thought was kind of high, but at least it's half of what it was here. We're gonna have to take a tricycle at a certain point because I'm starting to get wet now. So we're gonna try to pop into the milk tea place, get a milk tea. Hopefully the rain will stop by the time we're done, but if not, we're gonna have to get a tricycle back. Scruffy clientele. Ah, yeah. That does not exist in Danong. That's what I love. We've seen more homeless, beggars, people wanting handouts here. It was right by the pharmacy you went in last night, remember? Where we ate dinner? And it was like right across the street, there was 2 of them. We've seen more homeless people or beggars or kids coming up to us asking for money in the 4 days that I've been here than in 2 years being in Danong. And they literally walk with their mom will be right there. The mom will put her hand out, and then she'll have the kid put her hand out, and they'll just sit there and stare at you. That's what we need to ride in. Not in Danong. They don't exist in Danong. And I hate to say it this way, but that definitely makes traveling and living in a city improved if you don't have to deal with that. As a traveler, it's something that you just don't like to see and don't like to deal with. So it's weird because I moved out of the USA and I've been to 20 countries, but I love Danong so much that I've lived there for 2 years. So I didn't plan it that way, but I've been in Danong for 2 years. This is my first time flying out of the country in almost 2 years. Now I do my bus border runs to Laos, but this is my first time flying out of the country in almost 2 years. And the problem is once you go to Danong, it spoils you. You get everything you want. No homeless, no crime, good food, cheap cost of living, beach, international airport. It's so hard to beat all the stuff that Danong offers. And then that's the hard part. Coming here, you're like, wait a second, this food isn't as good. The portions are smaller, and it's double the price. Like, what? How does that work? And they're like, that's just how it works, sir. It's like, but it's not even as good. We know, sir. It's smaller portion. We know, sir. But it's double the price. We know, sir. Okay. Like, I know my... Fluffy, maybe we can cross the street here. I think... Oh, no, that's a bakery. I thought that was something else. Because I know that I'm right, because Fluffy, who almost never really talks about stuff like that, remember she was in 7-Eleven, she goes, what the hell? This is 50? She goes, I remember this was 25. So, basically everything doubled. No, Frank, find a difference between being a cheapskate. Being a cheapskate would mean I stay in studios, in a tiny little studio, and I eat a cup of noodles, and I eat soup. I don't do that. I live in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment on the beach. I go out to restaurants every single night. That's not a cheap ass. It's someone that knows the value of $1 and doesn't want to overspend for things. I know some of you people think it's a flex or it's cool to go throw money down the drain, and you somehow think that's a good move, but it just makes you look like a fool when you go and blow money. People look at you and go, what an idiot. This guy just spent $4 for $1 freaking Arizona iced tea. Trust me, no one's thinking that's cool. They think you're an idiot that doesn't know how to handle your money. Because we have our bags in there, and a second bedroom at the time was only about an extra $30 extra a month when we got our apartment. And it's came in handy for us multiple times. When I was sick, Fluffy stayed in the other bedroom, and then when our bedroom got painted, we couldn't stay in there, so we used that bedroom. And then when our AC went out, we used that bedroom too. Da Nang is in central Vietnam. Ooh, they have a mixed U one. There we go. You gave throw some money people and a little bit of sad ass background music. Yeah, I don't understand this theory like, hey, I go around and I throw money around and that's supposed to make me look cool. Like, no, people are laughing at you. They're like, what an idiot. This guy just paid $4 for something that's worth $1. What a dummy. I know, that's what I said. Oh, they got the Oreo sundae. What is a shake shake?
Ano yung shake shake? Chocolate shake shake. May kasamang tea.
Ooh.
Tea? May chocolate na may orange, na may sundae.
Ano siya? Parang
Parang yung
ice
yung
base? Ha?
ice cream base.
Ice cream base, yeah.
There's a chocolate sundae or a brown sugar sundae. That's what I'm looking at. And an Oreo sundae.
I'll just get the cone ice cream. Isang ice cream cone na vanilla. Ay?
Which one is better, brown sugar or the chocolate sundae?
The brown sugar.
Can I get that,
Brown
please?
sugar sundae.
Yes.
It has curds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, look what Fluffy got.
140.
I only have. Sorry.
Ice cream that says it.
How much? 100 and what?
140.
Okay, I think I might have 4. Let me see.
9:30. 9:30 p.m. Yung
1,
last orange.
2, 3, 4. I know a few people who went overseas. They say it's cheaper, I believe, guys, is Thailand, which is different from where you're at. I live in Vietnam. Vietnam is cheaper than Thailand. You can look it up. You don't have to believe me. Thank you. Vietnam is cheaper than Thailand. I lived in both countries. Oh, thank you. Fluffy, can we sit here?
Yeah.
Can we sit here?
They close at 9.
I do have an opinion. That's why people don't like my channel, some people, because I give my honest, real opinion.
They close at 9:30. We passed here around 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you guys know the price of an Arizona iced tea is $1, right? These guys that think they're flexing, they go, just pay $2.50 for it. Stop being cheap. And you're like, dude, it says $1 on the can. I know, but just give them the $2.50, man. Don't be a cheapskate. That doesn't make me look bad. That makes you guys who thinks $2.50 for paying for something that's worth $1. It makes you guys look like idiots, like you get suckered. Like you guys are the same people that probably go buy real estate, beachfront property in New Jersey. Like, oh yeah, they're selling me a beachfront property in New Jersey. Trust me, it doesn't make you guys look good. It doesn't make you guys look good to go, yeah, I spent $3 on something worth $1.
Yan, nililinis niyo yung coins. Yan.
What?
They're sanitizing the coins.
Lemon challenge month. Pag nakabalance po ng piso 4, 5, 7.
I'm not talking down. So first of all, Fluffy shares some of the same views as me. And second, this is my real opinion. Like, I'm not a guy that's gonna say, hey guys, I'm in the Philippines. This is the best country I've ever been to. And then when I go to Vietnam, hey guys, this is the best country I've ever been to. Then I go to Thailand. Hey, this is the best country. What?
You have
Oh yeah. You gotta stick it on there. I seen there's a trick to doing it. I seen it on Facebook.
Try it.
I gotta watch the video how to do it. There's a video. You have to do it a certain way. But all this, so I've mentioned the good stuff that I find that's better here in the Philippines than Vietnam, and I mentioned the worst. So I'm 100% my opinion, and like I told you guys, best visa in all of Southeast Asia long term is the Philippines. In my opinion, best English in Asia is the Philippines. Best fried food out of Vietnam and Philippines. What else did I? Oh, much better traffic. Much better traffic, meaning safety, in the Philippines than in Da Nang or even Vietnam. The traffic there is insane, especially the dangers. I'm from the Bay Area too. I'm born and raised in Vallejo. I went to school in San Francisco. So I left the Bay Area and I've been to 20 countries. I've been to 10 countries in Asia, 9 countries in Europe. I know. Well, I was making a point though. People come into the chat and they're like, dude, stop being a cheapskate. And first of all, it's not being a cheapskate if you know the real price of something. So would you go buy a house for $1 million when you know it's only $100,000? And if you say, no, I wouldn't, of course I wouldn't buy a $100,000 house for $1 million. Then my response would be, stop being a cheapskate. No. Why don't you buy the house for $1 million when it's only worth $100,000? Because you know the price of it. You don't overpay.
Is there sugar, brown sugar?
I think it's in here. This is like mixed you. It's brown sugar. So brown sugar, and these are the boba beads. And then this is like a syrup. No, we're only going to stay in the Manila area. We're going to start making our way back down Manila, towards Manila. I'm telling you, here's how I rank the countries in order. If you want to take in cost of living, luxury, safety, luxury, food, everything, I would rank them in this order. Vietnam, very close to Thailand, and then the Philippines. That's the order that I would check out. So I hate to say it this way, but don't judge Southeast Asia on the Philippines. The Philippines is going to have the worst internet out of all those countries. It's going to have the worst infrastructure. It's going to be the highest cost out of those countries. It's going to have all the worst of what you can face coming from the USA. Coming from the USA. No, thank you. So this is something that we don't see in Da Nang. I wish you could find your friend Rebecca. She was in San Diego and then she disappeared. I hope she went back to the Philippines. I have no clue how to find that.
Ano po yun?
I've never been sick in any of the countries.
Yung nasa cup po.
I've never been sick in any of the countries that I've been to. I've been to 10 in Europe. Oh, no. 10 in Asia and 9 in Europe. Rebecca Johnson. I don't know Rebecca Johnson. I'm from San Jose. I live in Sacramento. I used to work in San Jose, but only for a short amount of time. I'm from Vallejo, and I went to college in San Francisco. It doesn't happen in Vietnam. It doesn't happen in Vietnam. The ice cream is extremely cold, though. I don't know Rebecca Johnson.
Kaya wala daw po, labas na lang po kayo.
No, well, thank you.
Labas na lang po
No, thank you.
kayo. Kaya,
No, well, thank you. I don't know, guys.
Bakit ganun? Ang daming namamalimos dito sa inyo.
Kaya nga po eh.
Ba't ganun?
It was a beggar. It was a homeless guy. He had a card. They would just
Na,
stay
hindi
here.
ko na nga tinitingnan eh. Pero, makakaisang
We don't
libo
run
na.
into that in Vietnam. And like I said, if you live here, you're gonna deal with that all the
Ba't ganun
time.
ang daming
And
namamalimos sa inyo dito?
you guys don't think it's a big
Hindi ko
deal, or when
alam.
people tell you about it, it's not really a big deal.
Saan po mga bata?
But come here and live here and get that every single day. When you come in to go have an ice cream, you have to deal with that.
Mag-iingi po sila.
Yun nga,
But
sabi niya, ano daw, kailangan
in the
niya
USA,
daw ng pamasahe
they would have quickly
para
asked
sa
him to
alis.
leave.
Hindi kung gusto niya talaga
But
umuwi ng
now
Rosales, hindi
now
sana
I'm looking
kung
like
wala
I'm the
talaga,
bad
di
guy.
naglakad
So
siya.
I should give that guy money,
Malapit-lapit.
and then the next time someone comes in, should I give them money? And then the next time, should I give them money? And then eventually I'll be out of money. Triple the price. So my SIM card in Vietnam
Ipagpapray ko na lang sila.
is 125,000 VND or $5.
Nakakaawa ka
The
sa
SIM card
parang
here that works worse,
Paulit-ulit.
the same plan,
Maganda po, bigyan na ng
375,000 VND or 14 US dollars. $5 in Vietnam, $14 here, and it's worse.
Nabasa ko nga, parang merong namamalimos. Tapos parang nakakamagkano ka sa
I'm
isang
actually
araw.
glad that we're capturing
Isang
all
libo.
this on.
Utsa.
You guys seen the blackouts? You've seen
isang
the
libo
beggars.
araw-araw times 30, magkano rin
What
yun?
else have you guys seen? You guys have seen the prices,
Hindi
so
naka
I'm glad you
30,000
guys
ka.
seen this. I'm very glad because so many of you guys are like, "Oh, I just think Will talks a bunch of crap and he's not doing it." Because I told you guys the internet was going to be bad, and you
Hindi
guys
pa siya
are like, "Oh,
nagbabayad
the
ng
internet's
tax
bad."
na.
So everything is less in portion or quantity, but more.
Pero bakit
East Coast of
hinahayaan
Canada.
ng gobyerno nyo?
That's where I'm born and raised, Vallejo. Born in Vallejo, raised in Vallejo.
Pinuhuli sila.
Lived in San Francisco for 6 years while I went to college.
po sila kaso nga lang po.
But all my family lives in Vallejo.
Umaalis lang.
Tumatakas sila.
Binibigyan sila ng shelter pero tumatakas lang.
And home of Six Flags Marine World. If you're old enough, you know, remember Marine World.
Kasi pag ganun, di sana.
Puppy, you like your ice cream?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm chatting with her asking why does it have so much beggars here in their town.
Did you tell her Vietnam has 0?
No. Sa Vietnam, bawal kasi yan eh. Pagka nagbigay ka sa Vietnam, pati yung nagbigay hinuhuli.
I don't think so. The only way that I
Kasi
think
ayaw nila,
um
hindi nila
oh no, the guy left. The guy finally left. He finally
Kaya naman
left.
po yung trabaho ng iba kaso.
The only way that
Totoo.
Vietnam gets expensive is if they pass a
Doon
long-term
na kasi kami
visa.
nakatira.
If they do a long-term visa, then Vietnam is going to be as expensive as Thailand, in my
Mga 2
opinion.
years
But as
na.
long as they only have a
Mahal kasi
90-day
dito sa
visa
Philippines.
and no retirement, no long-term visa, it can't get that
Punta
expensive.
kami ng San
Remember,
Juan.
don't
La
take my
Union.
word for it, but do you know how
Grabe
many
naman doon.
emails
Presyo doon parang
and messages I
Maynila.
get from
Tapos
from
sabi ng mga tao, mas
so many
ano lang
subscribers
daw,
and say,
masaya
"Hey, bro,
lang
man,
daw, tsaka
I see
may
your videos. I
negosyo
would
daw
love to
sila
come to
kapag
Vietnam,
ka-
but I'm
kapag
terrified.
ka
I'm
weekend,
terrified of
kasi
they don't
doon
speak
lang
in
daw
English. But
dumadayo
what they're
yung
more
mga taga
terrified about
Maynila.
is saying, "Hey, man, I'm worried about going to do my visa run,
Nakapunta ka
and they're not going to let me back in the country, and all my stuff's going to be there." So there's so many people that don't want to come to Vietnam until they get a long-term visa. And I'm hoping, selfishly, I'm hoping that there's no long-term visa. So I would gladly go do that bus visa run over one day,
Oo, tsaka yung mga
then
artista
to
nagpupunta
have
doon.
the price of rent shoot up 30 or
Parang yung
40%
presyo niya
and get a
Boracay.
long-term visa.
Hindi naman ganun kaganda yung ano nila, beach nila, ang dumi pa.
I don't complain. The problem is I don't complain. I tell the truth. And the problem is a lot of
Makikisali na
places
yata ako sa rally
that I
sa...
document, truth is not candy
Oo nga.
and roses. So that's kind of the problem.
Kahit mga artista po sa mga...
Oo nga eh.
I tell the truth, and the truth always isn't nice. So
Kasi ang hirap, nagtatrabaho ka tapos ano, walang nangyayari. It's brown sugar.
I even have
But
some.
it seems like... What's the difference of the...
It's pretty similar to me.
Yeah.
I think this has more liquid in it.
Mahilig kasi kami sa mix you dun.
You will be surprised.
Oo.
So many people send me messages.
May mix you rin
And they're
yata
terrified.
dito
They
eh.
say I'm not coming to Vietnam until they have a long-term visa. But these are older people.
Oh, yun nga
They're
yata
me-
yung
they're
tama.
older
Mix
people.
you tawag namin. Miss you. She's telling me the mix you is pronounced Mishu.
Someone else said that.
Yeah.
I think Dale or something. Do they have mixed use here?
Yes. In Lincoln.
It's another city.
We have, well, we had 4 right near us, but 2 of them closed down. The majority of them are older people, though. They're 60 years old, 65 years old, 70 years old. And they don't want to get on a plane. They don't want to get on a bus. And they're terrified. Like, hey, I leave this country. What about my laptop? What about all my clothes? I'm not going to be able to make it back into the country. Those are the people that are mostly scared about it. And it's good for me because it keeps prices down in Vietnam. And if you really think about it, I only have to leave the country 4 times in a year. 90 days probably makes it sound like more often. But you have to leave the country 4 times a year. 4 times. To keep the... Put it this way. 4 times a year to leave the country to keep prices down maybe 30%. Maybe not 40%, but probably 30%.
I want to taste that.
What?
Hong Kong mango pomelo. Sago.
First time is always scary. No, but worst case, so here's the thing. If you do the bus visa run, Lin Visa handles everything. So the company that I go through, they do your paperwork, they do everything. There's nothing that you do besides get on the bus, cross, it's like an 8-10 minute walk. You get your paperwork from the other people on the other side that Lin Visa has there, and then you walk back. But let's even say the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario, they say, hey sir, you've been to Vietnam before, you overstayed your visa. We're not giving you a visa now. You're gonna have to probably pay them. And Lin Visa's there. You're gonna say, hey Lin, they're not giving me a visa back. And they're gonna say, okay, let's try to figure this out. Pay us some money, we'll take care of it, we'll figure it out. Or the worst case scenario, you have to stay there for 3 days till the next bus visa run from Lynn Visa comes back, and then something will get worked out. But there should be no reason that you get denied a visa coming back unless you've overstayed your visa or you committed a crime. But if you've done nothing like that, then you're gonna get a visa every time. I've done 5 bus visa runs in a row. I know people that were on the bus that's done 15 or 20 in a row. It's not Thailand. Thailand is cracking down on people doing the bus runs and coming back or the flight visas. It doesn't happen in Vietnam. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I realize, I know I hurt my channel by speaking the truth, or what people call, don't be so negative. And I'm like, it's not negative. I'm using my eyes to relate what I see for you guys. Because I'm the type that I'd rather someone say, hey man, don't come to this city, man. It's boring. There's serial killers walking down the street every day. I'd rather someone tell me the truth than to come out here and go, wait a second, I thought this was an awesome city. There's not even a store here. Some people will do that. YouTube, I watch some of them. They go, I'm in Kuala Lumpur. It's the greatest city in the world.
They have that too.
And then they'll go to Bangkok. Oh, I'm in Bangkok. It's the greatest city in the world. The people are the best. Then they'll come to the Philippines. Oh man, I'm in Manila. It's the greatest city in the world. The people are the best. And I'm like, didn't you just say that about the last 3 places that you went? Those people, I don't like that. I like, hey, this is what's wrong with the place. This is what's good with the place. This is who should come to this place. If you don't fit this, you're probably not the right for this. If you fit this, this is the right place for you.
Oh, sorry.
But I understand. I don't agree with it, but I understand exactly what Thailand's doing. Thailand, basically, if they were a company, they're selling out. So Thailand had all these young backpackers, nomads, digital nomads, backpackers, hostel stayers, build up their country since the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. Now Bangkok's like looked at as a great city, all their tourism was booming, and then they go, hey, guess what, cheap bastards, you guys that stay on Koh San Road and the backpackers, we don't want you anymore. We just want the old dude that has a pension and is going to spend a lot of money here. So guess what, cheap backpackers, we're going to make these visas, and if you don't have 15,000 in the bank, you're not getting a visa. If you're not 50 years old, you're not getting a visa. Sorry. We don't want you anymore. We appreciate you building up our country, showing us on Facebook, talking about how great Thailand is, and that's what's happening. Oh yeah, I agree 1,000,000%. The one thing I tell everybody, I've been to 20 countries. There's no perfect country. But here's on the flip side. Every country that I've been to, there is good things about it. So there's definitely bad things about every country that I've been to. But there's definitely good things about every single country I've been to. But how I look at it is, people try to pick a country based on the positive qualities. I do it the opposite. I say, which country has the least amount of negatives that I can deal with? That's how I pick a country. Because every country has good stuff about it. But I go like, hey, it's terrible internet? That's a negative. It has terrible internet here. Can I overcome that? And I go, no. Then I go, okay, I rule this place out. Okay, this place has a lot of rain. Can I rule that place out? Maybe. That's how I do it. I'm a loud person. Oh, that's Fluffy. That's Fluffy talking to the workers. So they got the workers over here and Fluffy's. They said Fluffy is loud. That's exactly what they want, Utsav. And it's kind of crazy because it's kind of like my simple down example of Thailand is like the husband or wife that's been married for 20, 30 years, has a good life, and either the husband or the wife's like, hey, you're old now, I'm tired of you, I want to upgrade and go get the new model of the car. So sayonara, I'm leaving. Now we're gonna go get the young wife or young husband, whatever, whoever's the one that breaks up. That's what Thailand's doing. You built us up. We're financially secure. Everyone knows about us. But sorry guys, the cheapskates, you guys can go. We just want that old guy from the USA or Canada or Europe that's 65 years old, that gets a nice pension, and he's gonna stay here. That's who we want. The other guys, you guys can leave.
Barbecue lang kinakain. Oo. Travel channel.
Frosted flakes.
Kaso lang yung topic niya, puro Vietnam, tsaka Danang. Doon kasi kami nakapera.
Well, they didn't rug pull everyone. They rug pulled the people that got them to the dance. That's the best way to say it. So the people that blew up and got Thailand famous and became a destination, that's who they rug pulled. It's funny because they rug pulled the people that were the backbone that grew the country, and now they want the people that have never been to the country to say, hey, guys, you old guys that are from the West, come out here, man. We cleaned it all up for you guys. We got that riffraff out, those people that built stuff, we got all of them out of here. You guys come out here now. Spend your big money out here. That's exactly what they did.
Oo. Kasi parang, sabi ko, galing kami
That's exactly
San
what
Juan.
they did.
Tapos sabi ko, mag San Fabian.
This is how I like my ice cream, when it's like a little bit
para mas mura.
melted
Kasi
like
mahal
that.
yung mga tirahan sa San Fabian. Tapos
So
pwede ka
I
pumunta
don't
ng
follow
Dagupan.
Thailand much
Ulan
anymore.
naman.
Basically just a few things. I heard there's a lot of Indian and a lot of Chinese tourists
Sana
there.
nga hindi naman
But apparently
tuloy.
that's
Kasi
what
kaninang araw,
Thailand wants, is what I heard. I heard the Thailand government wants the Indian and Chinese tourists.
bumabaha.
I don't know why.
Hindi naman
I haven't dug that
hindi naman
deep.
bumabaha.
But apparently the government in Thailand wants the Indian and Chinese tourists. I don't know why. Maybe you guys know.
They said they still receive customers until 9 o'clock here. It's just that maybe it's raining, that's why people are not going out.
But a lot of the restaurants are closed at 7.
Yeah.
Vietnam has
Wala, lakas
none
ng
or very
ulan.
little. Thailand and the Philippines are probably going to have the most, but I don't think they really exist in Vietnam, and if they do, it's very little. I get that part, but I would think Thailand would want the most money countries. In my opinion, I don't think the Chinese and the Indian tourists spend more than Western tourists. Does anyone have a stat on that? Well, even Africa's not a bargain. Because go look at what price of tickets, flights cost to get to Africa. First of all, prices of tickets to Africa are not cheap. Second of all, you can only go in certain areas. Some areas you need a security guard or armed protection to go around, so it's not that cheap. And what are you going to do? You ain't going to go hang around clubs in Africa. You're going to go on safaris, you're going to go do stuff. So even Africa won't be cheap. The world will change a lot once Asia is not cheap. Like no countries are cheap, and they're basically the same price or just barely cheaper than the West. I don't know what the world's going to be like then. That's going to be very interesting. It's like a milkshake, Fuzzy. South America is kind of like Asia, except for it just doesn't have the luxury like the Philippines has way better malls than Vietnam. South America, you mostly ride on buses. Lack of English, even though there's a lot of lack of English here. To me, it's a rougher, riskier version of Asia. I think if I get tired of Asia, I think my next trip will be to South or Central America, but I'm not expecting the prices there to be cheaper. I'm hoping just even the same I'd be happy with, but I know the amenities aren't going to be on the same level. Russia and India have direct flights to Bangkok and to Da Nang. Volume? But see, 2019 and 2020, they used to go on volume. Now they don't go on volume. You know how I know? Airlines would rather fill up half the plane, but sell that ticket for 3 times the price than they did back in 2019. Back in 2019, they wanted market share. They wanted to have the whole place filled, the whole airplane filled up for $30 a ticket from Philippines to Bali. $30, AirAsia, come get it. Now they want to charge you $60, have a layover, and they hope that only half the plane is filled because they made 3 times the money on selling that same price. I think it's mostly volume. Volume is weird though. They got rid of the volume when the pandemic hit. It's just like the pandemic. They would start doing, what was it called? Shrinkflation. You'd get, I forgot what the big company, there was like a company that they were like, it was ice cream or something, Breyers or Dryers, and like the half gallon or whatever the quart, whatever the size. I don't buy ice cream, but it was like that normal size went up in price, and then they shrunk the size down. So that's what's going on. But that's what companies realize, and then they blame the supply chain. Oh, the supply chain, man. Supply chain. That's 6 years ago. COVID was 6 years ago. I think the whole world's taken off after though. I think the whole world is trying to follow the West model. Oh man, they get money. All you do is say supply chain, and you just tell them COVID, and we can raise the prices. It gave owners a big excuse to start raising prices, and then they just say, "Oh, supply chain." Supply chain, that was half a decade ago. COVID was almost 6 years ago. COVID is closer to 10 years ago than it is 5 years ago. Or put it this way, COVID was closer to 10 years ago than 0 years ago. We're past the 5-year mark. It has Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'm done.
It tastes more like a milkshake now.
Why don't you finish it?
I will. Fluffy, that's the same color as you. Look, it matches you. When you're holding that, it's like camouflage. I can't even see
It's
where
like sugar.
That's the exact same color as you, Fluffy. Look, it's like camouflage. If I put this on you, you couldn't even tell the difference. Look, that's the same color as Fluffy. Fluffy, that same color as you. What time is it, Fluffer? Because I'm saying it's supply chain shouldn't be an issue. Supply chain, it's almost 6 years ago. Almost 6 years ago. And if we're still talking about supply issues, then that manager or that CEO should be fired. How does it take you 6 years to get your supply chain back up and running? Crazy.
8:20.
8:20. Supply chain. The supply chain is messed up. What do you mean it's messed up? You could have walked to that country and put 50 backpacks filled with your equipment and walked back by now. I don't know anybody off the top of my head that's been to Sri Lanka. And, you know who might have been to Sri Lanka? I think he has. Army guy. But I don't remember if he's been to Sri Lanka. But for some reason, I think he's been there. I'm convinced owners and businesses just use whatever the hot topic is. Like if I'm not going to start a political debate, but Charlie Kirk got shot. Hey man, our supply chain is low. You know the whole big ordeal with Charlie Kirk. It messed up the supply chain, man. We got to charge double for it, man. Businesses are doing that, man. I remember during COVID, I went into Jack in the Box and I asked them, hey, I bought something. I think I bought 2 tacos or I bought something. And I said, can I get the key to the bathroom? It's locked. No, sir, you can't use the bathroom. Why can't I? I want to go wash my hands. No, no, no. We have COVID. You can't go in there. COVID is a person? COVID's hiding in the bathroom? So if I go into the bathroom, I'm going to get COVID from the bathroom? Then, fast forward, that same day, well, same interaction. I go up to the counter. Can I get some taco sauce? Sorry, sir, we don't have any condiments. COVID, man. COVID. You can't hand me a package of sealed taco sauce because of COVID? No. They're using it as an excuse so they don't have to buy taco sauce. They give you extremely 1 packet, 2 packets for a whole family's order. Oh, sorry, sir, we're pinching every pick. Because I couldn't. The first time I noticed that, when I was a little kid, we would go to like McDonald's. You'd get a Happy Meal or something when you were a kid. Those places would just load up and just drop. This is the extreme part. They would drop handfuls of ketchups in your bag, right? And you'd be like, damn, I got ketchup for freaking 6 months. Then they went. Then they started being the bean counters. You remember bean counters? The word came up probably like in the 1990s that I remember. Now, M&M's was like the first one. They were like, if we take out 3 M&M's out of each package, we can save $14 million over the year. So they started nitpicking. You'd go to Subway Sandwich. Subway Sandwich would load up your meat. Now if you go to Subway, they're pre-measured. They're weighed down to the exact gram. Here's your package. You get this, you get this, you get this. It's like the same thing now. Now when you go, you say, hey, can I order, can I get 3 Happy Meals? I got 3 kids. Happy Meal, Happy Meal, Happy Meal. We have 3 orders of fries. And give me an order of large fries. So you got 4 orders of fries. Hey, you come up to the counter. Can I get some ketchup? They'll hand you 1 packet. And you go, what am I going to do with 1 packet of ketchup? I have 4 orders of fries. Like, my kids have fries. They have fries. My wife has fries. What are we supposed to split 1 packet? And the craziest part is the people that are handing it to you are the employees that absolutely make no money off of the profit, but they're told, hey, you do not give out these packets, because if you don't give out this, the manager gets a bonus at the end of the month for not going over this. Huh?
No. I feel like I want chicharon from... Do you like pork rinds?
Not a big fan.
Really?
I guarantee you the managers of McDonald's or Burger King get some kind of profit or sharing bonus if they keep quantities of orders down. I guarantee you if like there's like, hey, we got a $12,000 a quarter budget for ketchup. Oh, we spent $9,000 on it? Okay. The manager gets a cut or gets a $500 bonus or something, guaranteed. Because they treat those ketchup packets like they're freaking diamonds. Oh, you don't know. No, you only get 2 packets. You have to order, like when you go get chicken nuggets now, it's like, if you get a 4-piece, you get 1 barbecue sauce. You get an 8-piece, you get 2. You get a 20-piece, you get 3, and that's it. Don't ask for any more. It's like, do we have a shortage on barbecue sauce?
Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you. You got everything, Fluffers? Wow, this place is still open. What do you want, Fluffers? Is it raining still? Hello. We might have to take a tricycle back. So stick around, we might take a tricycle back.
Yung pangalan ko. Ilan po, ma'am? May laman din kami, ma'am, 110. Ilan po, dalawa?
What are you getting, Fluffster?
Pork ring.
Pork rinds. Yeah, it's just crazy though. Why did that logic and mindset switch? I feel like it switched like early 90s, maybe mid 90s. How much is it, Fluffy?
It's okay.
I think we're gonna get a tricycle back.
Yeah.
How
Kaya ano oras kayo?
12 till 9.
Wow.
But now the fast food restaurants are creating deals to attract customers back. Well, it's crazy. There's people literally go to McDonald's because it's quick and it's cheap. Now, it's either or not. You go there and you have to go stand in the line for 30 minutes, and it's not cheaper than cooking, or it's not cheaper than going to a sit-down restaurant. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Come again, sir.
So now, like, fast food, like, wait a second, why would I choose fast food? Fast food's not even cheap. That's the whole point. It's cheap and it's easy to get. Fluffy, let's try to get a tricycle. Watch your step. This is very, very slippery. It's raining, guys. It's crazy. I feel like the mid 90s is when that shift changed. And I know for sure airlines shift changed after 2019. Because flights were dirt cheap in 2019. Dirt cheap. Fluffy, don't let them overcharge us. Is that a pickup and a drop-off? Huh?
Yeah, I think so.
The minimum wage has a lot to do with it. It's expensive to cook at home versus ordering dinner restaurant every day. I always pack a sandwich and tea, and I never stop at fast food. They aren't getting my hard-earned money. Yeah, in the USA, it's so much easier for me to cook because you actually save a lot of money. Where in Vietnam, now, yes, cooking will be a tad cheaper, but it's not by much. Now in the USA, it's a lot cheaper. Like, I can live so much cheaper. I don't even go out in the USA. Very rare that I'll go out to a restaurant. A restaurant's triple, quadruple, maybe 5 times the price of cooking for me. And I love to cook too. This is the Philippines. Fluffy, there's one. You called him? Here, Fluffy. Let me know how much it is. We're getting in the tricycle. Here we go. Let's try to open this up for you guys. Not many people inside McDonald's. They go through drive-thru. Who still hates Americans? I've never been to a country where they hate Americans. I live in Vietnam, and this is the Philippines. The Philippines and the USA have a friendship. They're allies. This is a tricycle. So there's the scooter. Fluffy's gonna sit there, and then I'm gonna sit here. It's like a scooter with a side part. I don't understand. I don't know if these are trolls or people just aren't aware of relationships between countries. The French only like the French. I've been to 20 countries in the world. I've never faced a problem. I've never even heard anyone say like, these damn Americans. Never seen it. So if you hear about that, that's just propaganda. It's not true. I've even been to China. I've been to China. And in China, I never experienced that. Not even anything. Not even comments. I do find that the only people that hate Americans are other Americans. You know who else is like that? I hear. I don't have enough experience with it. But my buddy Marcus lives down in Nha Trang, where there's a lot of Russians. And he says the same thing about Russians. He said there's so many Russians wanting to leave Nha Trang because they don't want to be around other Russians. Kind of crazy. No, I've been to 20 countries in the world, and I can guarantee you the majority of the countries I've been to are either more racist than the USA or at least on the same level, if not more. But the only people that believe Americans are the most racist are people living in America. But go to Europe. Go to Europe and then you will find real racism. Even in Asia, man, it's not. I wouldn't say it's as. I don't want to use the word violent, but it's more subtle, and just their ideas about being racist. But no, I would definitely not say the USA. Those are the hipster Russians. I didn't know. I don't really know much about Russians. I have one Russian buddy that lives on my floor. He helped me out when my door was locked, but I have not had many interactions with Russians. Jonathan, sorry buddy, but you're gone. How am I traveling? Because I moved out of the USA. So I know it's shocking for a lot of Americans, but it's much cheaper and better, especially cheaper though, to move out of the USA and travel the world, especially in Southeast Asia. Much cheaper. I lived in the Bay Area in California, where my bills were about $2,800 a month. Out here, I live in Vietnam. I'm in the Philippines right now, but I live in Vietnam, and I live way better. I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. I live on the beach. I go out to restaurants for food every night, and my monthly bills, with every single bill included in Vietnam, is $750 a month. Classism, maybe, but then who has the wrong saying? Because in USA, they call anything racism. If there was a, put it this way, if you said, hey, did you see the Mexican guy walking down the street? They'd say, hey man, don't be racist. That's a human being. And you go, I didn't say nothing wrong. I said the guy, because I was clarifying, that guy, the Mexican guy was the one. Because there was a Mexican guy and a white guy walking down the street. I was clarifying. And they say, don't be racist. You're not supposed to say what the person is. Now, come to Asia, come to Europe. They won't, you'll be hoping that they just say, hey, where's the Mexican? They'll probably say, hey, where's that idiot foreigner? Hey, where's that dark skin? Like, they'll make comments like that. So people in USA that thinks USA is racist, don't go to another country if that's how you feel. I don't know if I can't say that. I don't know if the USA is the least racist, but in my opinion, my experience, it's definitely not the most, 100%, in just my own opinion and my experiences. They have a little bit of a roof. They have a little bit. I'll show you when we get out. We're ready here. I live off just $1,200 to $1,500 a month. Could easily lower it down. I'm about to move to Vietnam. Let me try to get out of here real quick. I got stuck in this plastic. This is it. So this is the scooter part that I sat in. And then the scooter. Thank you. Fluffy, how much?
Oh, give me another 20.
I don't have another 20.
That's okay.
Thank you. Oh yeah, USA is one of the countries that I've seen where different races, religions, ages all work together and live together. If you come to other countries, you do not see it. And if you do, it's on a very, very small scale. Like, I'm telling you guys, if you guys think the USA is racist, you guys wouldn't survive in Europe or Asia. You guys would not survive in Asia or Europe. If you guys believe the USA is a racist country, then you guys would not survive out here. What's up, Vince? You just missed us taking this tricycle right here. That's the tricycle, and here's our makeshift hotel. I think this used to be a different kind of business. But here's our... Where's the light, Fluffy? Let me turn on the lights for you guys. Are we leaving tomorrow, Fluffy? So we've got to pack in a little bit. But this room is pretty big. The only thing that I can say bad about this room is it doesn't have a mini fridge. We cannot keep our drinks cold. But look at how big. It's a good size. I'm guessing I think this is about 40 square meters. Look at this. And then here's our bathroom. The AC works good. Damn, it's down to 16 now, Fluffy. Here's our bathroom. And then this I make into my electronics bed. I'm charging all my equipment. There's my DJI Pocket 2. There's my microphones. I appreciate it, Jay. We just hit a little over 10,000 subscribers not long ago. Could just maybe this week, I think it was.
You have to take a shower after.
You have to take a shower.
We got soaked.
I bought these. So I bought some new Nikes in Philippines, in Manila. $35. I needed new shoes desperately. Actually, I'll show you how bad I needed them. Look, can you guys see? This shoe is falling apart. But that's what happens when you walk 10,000 steps a day. These shoes are falling apart. So in Manila, I bought almost these same identical shoes, and I got them for $35. And I've been desperately wanting to get some sandals that have the back strap on them, and now I finally have them. So I was not planning on buying shoes out here in the Philippines, but I ended up getting my sandals here, and I ended up getting my new walking shoes. Why do people call themselves African Americans when they're not even from? I don't know. I won't. Trust me, you'll never hear me calling myself a Caucasian American. I either call myself American because I'm American first, and maybe if people get more specific, I'll say I'm white. But myself personally, I would never say I'm Caucasian American or European American. They're brutal. I hope not, man. This is what I'm gonna. So my other sandals are almost on their last leg, but I like the back strap. I don't like. Here's the worst sandals I hate are the thong ones. The one where you put your toe in the middle. I absolutely hate those. The ones that I have now are just kind of like this with no back strap. These, in my mind, are the best ones. So for me, I hope I can get good shoes in Vietnam, but the places that I go to, I have not found good deals or the shoes that I've wanted. Let me log into the Wi-Fi really quickly. I forgot where I'm on the Wi-Fi. So I've looked at a few places in Vietnam, and I just either didn't find the deals I wanted, and I didn't find the shoes. We accidentally stumbled onto this place in Manila, and it was like a warehouse. It was a big Nike, Skechers, Adidas, Reebok warehouse. I don't know where it came from, and they were doing an 80% off sale. So I was just like, okay, screw it. We're in the mall. We'll take a look at it. And I bought these shoes for 2,300 pesos, which is like $40. And when I went up to the register, they were like, oh, there's another 400 discount. So I ended up buying the shoes for 1,900 pesos, which ended up being like $35. Let me scroll back up. I missed some messages. I live in Southern California, the U.S. melting pot. I would kind of say, I might be biased, but I think the Bay Area is probably the biggest melting pot. My city, Vallejo, California, is always ranked number one at the most diverse city in the whole United States. Which do you think is better, to live in Vietnam or Thailand? It depends on what you're looking for. So Vietnam is going to be better cost-wise. I think better safety. What else? More relaxed. But Thailand's going to give you more luxury. It is going to be more expensive. Vietnam is also going to give you a better tourist visa. Whereas Thailand, you're going to get more luxury. You're going to spend more money. You're going to get slightly better infrastructure, but it's going to cost you more money. And the visa is worse for a tourist. So it's all going to depend on that. On shoes, I have plenty of shoes now. I got plenty of shoes. Oh, I'm good. And the thing about shoes for me, which is another part that I haven't got any, I wear such different size shoes. So the shoes that I bought here coming to the USA or coming to Asia, they were 10s. But then when I got here, I had to buy 9.5, but sometimes I fit a 9. So I range from a 9 to a 10, but I have shoes now. I have those sandals and I have my brand new Nikes. The ones you bought today are a Lot Mart are at $4. Well, I haven't got out to Lot Mart in a long time. I wish I could have. I don't remember you ever telling me that though. But technically I did spend a little less on them, but I wish I would have known that. Malaysia definitely costs more than Thailand and Vietnam. Everyone that raves about Kuala Lumpur, they're like, dude, you got to go to Kuala Lumpur, man. You got to go. And I'm like, but I heard it's more expensive. And they're like, dude, it's just barely more expensive than Da Nang. And I'm like, I don't think so, man. I think it's reasonably more expensive. Because everyone, I have no problems. Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur sounds good to me. But I just think the one issue for me is going to be the cost of living. I think it's going to be noticeably different. I think 20%. But I love the way that the food sounds. I love that they have a BTS style system there. The two things I don't like about it is Fluffy can't get a 90-day visa there. And I believe it's going to be at least 20% more expensive. Durians. I'm not a big fan of durians. I think Delsky is a big fan of durian. I had it one time and it's okay. Actually, I don't even know if it's okay. It's acceptable to okay at best. Malaysia cheap if you drink or party. I don't drink and I don't party. But I heard food is a little more expensive. Accommodation is a little more expensive. I heard that airport's like almost an hour away from Kuala Lumpur. And the biggest thing is Fluffy can't get the 90-day visa. I always hear that the food is good there. I always hear that. And I like Indian food. I like Chinese food. And I'm sure Malaysian food is good. Yeah, the room is pretty big. This is probably the biggest room that we've probably ever had in the Philippines. But it's weird because look at our door. This place definitely was not a hotel from the start. Look at our door. It's a glass door that you can see through. So like definitely this definitely wasn't a hotel the whole time. Let me shut this all the way. This definitely wasn't a hotel because it's huge and it just has a weird layout. I do not drink tap water. So in Vietnam, we buy 5 gallons of water that takes us about 10 days to go through, and it costs about $1.50. So don't even bother to it. Yeah, I heard alcohol is expensive in Malaysia, but I don't drink. I don't drink and I don't party. But I heard it's still definitely going to be more than Da Nang. Ooh. Finally got the video. Okay, so look, it looks like our video on Evan's channel. I'm going to promote Evan's channel. Feeling overwhelmed? And I'm going to promote myself a little bit. So Evan just posted this video. This is a video of me, JJ, and Evan. Go check this video out as soon as this live stream is over. There's me, Evan, and JJ. There we go. So he just posted this video about 40 minutes ago. Awesome. That's our buddy Evan. That's that charming guy right there in the middle that's talking on the live stream. That's me. And then JJ is to the left of me. There's JJ. I'm glad this video popped up. Let's see how many. So it seems like anytime I get on JJ or Evan's channel, the trolls follow me to the other channel. Let's see if there's any troll comments yet. You guys are the greatest guests. Can't wait till we can meet up and shoot the bull again. Or maybe next time you'll shoot me. This is such a great watch. Thank you. A bit off topic, but I want to ask. See, I hate this kind of freaking... These people always get me so mad. So they'll say like, that's such a great video. I love how you did it. And they'll be like, my web wallet holds some USDT. I have 12 codes. This is... I used to get these messages all the time. This is spam. And this is like some little scam, but I don't know. No. I was talking about me. I said the guy talking on the live stream, which was me. The guy in the middle. This young 20-year-old buck right here.
Street food, which is excellent. That's
so go check this video out. Evan just posted it on his The Cost of Living Abroad. So it's not on Evan's main channel. It's on Evan's Cost of Living Abroad podcast channel. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. Very nice. So check that out when our live stream is over. Go check that out. That's the video with me, Evan, and JJ. Yeah, I know they're spam, and it's weird. I don't understand what the point is, but they're like, you know what's so weird is that, like, they give a really first sentence. They're like, man, I watched your video. You're really right about the cost of living. I have a wallet, and these are the 12 words that I have. Can you help me out? The first time I got it, I was like, what the hell are they talking about? And then I got like 4 other messages like that. Show how Vietnam looks brighter. Brighter? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by brighter. Malaysia is mostly Muslim, right? I think it's heavily Muslim, yeah. I don't think it's a dangerous place, though. I'm not sure. I don't know enough about Malaysia, but I don't think it's dangerous. Is that the rain? Jesus Christ. I think that's the rain. Oh my God. Listen to this, guys. Wow. Listen to the rain. Can you guys hear this? We just barely made it. Look at this. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we heard the city that we just left yesterday. Look at that. That's rain. We heard the city that we just left yesterday. We heard that there's going to be a gigantic storm there. They said they're already expecting the electricity to be out and the water to be out. Luckily, we left there yesterday. But this place is storming. We got food. I guess we have enough drinks. We might be hunkered in for the rest of the night. I think it is, but I don't think it's going to hit us. It was more closer towards, let me go sit over at this desk. It was more closer to where we just left, but who knows, it might pop up here too. There we go, we can set up, look at this. There are tigers roaming the city. This is my king's chair. Not Sacramento Kings, but my King of the Thrones chair. I'm going through money like crazy here, man. This is freaking crazy. I'm just bleeding money. This is 100 pesos. This is like $2. I'm just freaking bleeding through money like crazy. I'm paying for transportation here, which I almost never pay for transportation. We walk everywhere in Vietnam. Food is basically double the price. We have been taking buses and stuff like that, jeepneys and buses to get to other cities. Are there tigers roaming the city? Just Detroit tigers. And it's is that my phone? No, that's not my phone. Thought I was getting a phone call. I hardly ever get phone calls because I think there's only like one person that knows my actual Google Voice phone number. Oh, we got 10,000 steps in today. Let's see, can you guys see this? There we go, we got our 10,600 steps. What, Fluffer?
I'm gonna change.
Okay. I can't show you guys me right now. Fluffy's changing her attitude, hopefully.
Ooh, that's boring.
Hey, Fluffy, it's raining cats and dogs out there. I opened it up and I looked. Moving to Da Nang, worst month, November, looking for 2 to 3 bedroom. Yeah, but I honestly feel like the past year that these landlords really feel like that they got the upper hand and they're just holding out for the expensive first timer that's going to overpay. I feel like it's going to take a good full year of landlords not being able to overcharge before they come back down to reality. Every time I think about Asia, it reminds me of DiCaprio movie when they found a paradise island.
That's beach.
I'm not sure. I've never seen it.
That's called beach. The beach. It's based in
It's based on
book and
a book. It's based on a book.
they say it's a true story.
Fluffy, did you get your pants on?
No. Why?
Because I'm gonna be on live stream.
Why?
Because that's my job.
No, but like, why do you have to show me?
It's not showing you. I want to show me.
Yeah, you can, but it just don't show.
I'm trying, Fluffster, but here we go. We'll show this angle. What do you guys think about this chair? Do you guys like this chair? I gotta take a shower in a little bit too. Is it hot water, Fluffy? Huh?
I used to tub
Tub?
the bucket.
Bucket? I'm talking about a shower. I'm not talking about a car wash.
Well, there's not much water in
Landlords feel that they got the upper hand. I don't think that's a secret. So landlords, I think for the next 6 to 12 months, I think they're thinking, you know what? We're gonna hold out. We're gonna wait for those guys that are coming from the USA that are coming for 2 months, maybe 3 months, and they just think it's a great deal because they live in Canada, they live in Miami. We're just gonna target them. We're not going after like people like Will. Will lives here. He knows what the price is. We don't even want to show him the place. We want those older guys that come here for 2 or 3 months to come overpay, say, oh, I don't negotiate. I'm an American. That's rude to negotiate. We're going to charge them double or triple the price, and we're going to rent it out to them for 2 or 3 months, and then we're going to wait to have his buddy that comes from San Francisco, and we're going to do the same thing to him. But it's going to take 6 months to 12 months of no one overpaying. Because what's happening is like these guys are coming over and they're like, hey man, a studio it's only $800. That's great. Back in Toronto it's $2,000. That's a great deal, right? And like, dude, no, that place is like $200, $300. Like, I don't want to negotiate, man. That's rude. I got the money. YOLO, you only live once. I'll pay it. It's okay. I don't have time to negotiate. Those are the people that are hurting the Denong rentals. Yeah, usually it rains every night here. I don't know if it's been every night, but it's been about 80 or 90%. I'm just glad that it rains at night, and it's usually raining when we're heading back. I'd take that any day. I like that the day we can go out and go do our stuff, and then once we get back, it's just starting to rain. I don't think it's a conspiracy. I think they understand, because if I was a landlord, I'd be doing that too. I wouldn't want to rent to me. I'd say, dude, you've been here. You know how much prices are. So my old landlord that I stayed at last year,
Sure, I'm not.
it's not Fluffy. My landlord that I stayed at last year, I ran into him in the elevator and I said, hey, what's up, buddy? And because he actually speaks decent English, and I said, you still you got someone in your place? And he goes, I just rent it on Airbnb. And I go, oh, okay. How much per month? And he goes, no, I don't rent it per month. And I go, how do you rent it? He goes, by day or at most week. And I go, you don't rent it for the month? He goes, no, I make much more money renting it by the day or by the week. And it makes sense. So he charges $40 a day. He charges $40 a day, and he rents it out for a week and makes $300 for a week. And then he only rents it out for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and he makes double the price of what he could rent it for 1 month. He could probably rent that place for $400 a month to like someone like me, or he could put it on Airbnb for $40 a day, rent it for half the month and make double. There's a ghost behind me. I missed some of your messages. Let me go back up. Think you ran into the rain. Fluffy just said, don't get me on camera. And now she's like literally coming over. Rained every night. Ghost behind you. I don't know what this is, man. These are these chairs. I don't know what these are. We have one over there too. So I don't know what kind of chairs these are. They learned it from the US. But remember, they're supposed to be a communist country, right? Vietnam's a communist country, right? What happened to that? Oh, we don't want to be a communist country when it comes to renting prices. Oh, okay, I get it.
So many drinks.
Where are they going to stay? They came all that way. They have to pay that freight? What freight? What's up? I can't say your name. It looks like a Korean or a Japanese name. but you said hi, so oh, I have my drink. Let me do a quick sponsorship. Unfortunately, I don't get paid by C2. Is that the name of it, C2? I don't get paid by them. I don't want to see them. C2, one of the finest Asian drinks I've ever had. Maybe it's in the United States. But if you guys are ever thirsty, try out one of their many flavors. It's called Litro Apple. It's apple and green tea. It's refreshing. It's probably better than a soda. And it tastes so appley. So, there you go. That's our quick, non-sponsored commercial
Pork rinds.
by C2.
Pork rinds.
So is China, but look at how they throw the. So now you guys have answered your questions. When the trolls come and go, you're in a communist country. I would never support a communist country. And then you go like, wait a second, like they don't run it like a communist country. But I was back there in Vietnam in 1971. I'll never go there. We don't like the commies. And it's like, okay, I think you're thinking about 40 years ago. But I'll get someone on, like, check these comments tomorrow or something, and you'll see an old American that'll be like, I haven't been back to Nam since 1971, and I refuse to spend a single cent there because of what they did to our boys. And it's like, okay. What's more communist country, California or Vietnam? I don't know. Now, if you go by the people in here, they'll tell you it's Vietnam because they listen to the propaganda. They listen to what CNN or Fox News tells them. Now, if you go by reality, maybe California, or at least certain parts. They did. I seen that cafe. I don't think that cafe was open when we left, but we seen it being built. Something else just opened. Fluffy, what opened while we were gone?
Huh?
What opened back in Da Nang? Remember you just said something open while we were gone. Remember you're like, oh, it's open now.
A restaurant?
Yeah, Fluffy, something that you were watching on Facebook. You're like, oh, I guess it's open now. Some pizza place or something like. Yeah, the pizza place, Herbal. Fluffy always forgets things. Then I have to remember it. And then she'll tell me. I know, Fluffy, I remembered. I was trying to get your help to tell me, and then I had to figure it out. But now Fluffy will remember every detail about it now.
When you say open now, it used to be closed. You mean it started?
Something just opened up. You just read me like a day ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I reminded you, now I know, Fluffy, I remembered it myself. I'm coming down to Vietnam the winter because I want to see where my mom and dad lived when they were growing up and where they went to school and how they met. I don't know when the last time you guys been to Vietnam, but I think it'll be different for most people. Fluffy.
Chicharon. Pork rinds.
Crypto brought up communism. Dementia. No, it's so funny. Like, whenever I need her help to remember something, she won't. And then as soon as I remember it and tell her, she'll know every detail. Yeah, it had opened up on January 12th, 7 o'clock. 400 people have been there. And I go, Fluffy, that would have been nice for you to tell me when I couldn't remember it. Oh, no, but I know all of it now.
Stop, and then
Fluffy.
Jill is gonna say something about it. Oh, now I get Will.
Yeah, of course, because I always have to do that. Should do a meetup at the CCP Cafe. I don't know if we're gonna do another meetup. If we do another meetup, it will probably be at 15,000 at least, maybe 20,000.
Another meetup, it's gonna be McDonald's.
McDonald's. Why would it be at McDonald's, Fluffy?
Because it's gonna be a children's party.
Yeah, for you. Yeah, I don't know when we'll do another meetup. Maybe at 15,000. We'll definitely do one at 20, assuming that we're in Da Nang and have a lot of people that will come out. I don't know if we'll do a 15. There's a slight possibility. There's a decent possibility we'll do one at 15, but I don't think we'll do another one. 15,000. I don't know when we'll get to that. If we just kind of did it by numbers, that would probably be 6 months from now. All of our meetups have been good. I have enjoyed every single one. Every single meetup has ended up going longer every time. The first meetup lasted about 4 hours, maybe 5. The second one lasted about 6, and this last meetup lasted about 12.
Well, no.
12 hours, Fluffy. How many hours did it go? We started at 6 o'clock, and we went home at like 4 or 5, almost 12 hours. The first one, we've always stayed at Bikini Bottoms till it closes. So the first time we did it at 7 o'clock. They didn't ask us to leave the first time till like 10:30 or 11. So that's already 3.5 hours there. And then we walked everybody back. So the first one was at least 4 hours. That was back in January of 2025. The second one, where did we go with the second one? Sorry about that. I forgot how long we stayed last time, but this time that was just a week ago, most of us didn't get back to like 4 o'clock. Bowling meetup. Bowling wouldn't be bad. I just don't know what time they stop it. And the thing about our meetups, everyone likes to hang out and talk. It would be hard to do a talking. If your followers tell you there's friends, followers tell their friends you'll hit 15 You know what's weird? I guess it's good that I don't just kind of just grow fast because of word of mouth. I don't grow fast though. I know some of you guys say, what are you talking about? You grew fast. In my opinion, it's not fast. Like some people, my travel buddy that started a YouTube channel like 4 months ago, he has like 8,000 subscribers. My first 10 months of YouTube, I had 550 subscribers. In my first 10 months, I had less than 600 subscribers. My travel buddy from Prague, he started a channel like 3-4 months ago. He has 8,000. He has almost as many subscribers as me, and he's only been around for like 4 months. It's crazy. I've never had a viral video, and I've never like had a crazy month where I get like, oh, you gained 4,000 subscribers this month. I don't know. I kind of think I'm the tortoise. I'm not the hare. I'm the tortoise. So I'm gonna slowly keep going, which I guess is good because it kind of makes sure that my followers are the right kind of followers. But I guess the ego side or the mentality side is like, hey, I want to grow big too. Like Evan grew big, man. When I started doing videos with Evan 4 months ago-ish, he was at 12,000 subscribers. Evan's well over 30,000 subscribers now in like 4 months. It's organic growth, but it's kind of like the driving the 1992 Honda Accord. So boring, it's so plain, but it gets you to work, it gets great gas mileage, and it gets the job done. Now, when you're a young kid, you don't want to drive the Toyota. You don't want to drive that nice car that gives you 40 miles to the gallon. You want to drive a Corvette. You want to drive the Camaro. You want to drive something and speed around, go up and down. Same thing on YouTube, man. I want to have a viral video. I want to go, man, you got 100,000 views on that. Hey, this month you got 3,000 subscribers. Like, everybody wants that. It would be nice to have one of those kind of videos or one of those kind of months. I'm not rich. It's the opposite. I live extremely cheap. This is a travel budget channel. So for me, I live for about $750 a month. But it's so much cheaper to travel the world, especially Asia, than it is to live in the USA. I am a Vietnamese millionaire, though, but I think essentially everybody that lands in Vietnam is a millionaire. Because to be a millionaire in Vietnam, all you need is $38, $40 basically in your bank account, and you're a millionaire. Because 1 million VND is about 40 US dollars. $500K subs. I just can't even imagine that day. I still can't even imagine me getting 20,000 subscribers. Like, if you tell me 50,000, if you say 50,000 is as far away in my mind as 10 million. Like, I can't even imagine, even 20,000, I'm like, am I going to get to 20,000? 50,000, 100,000, To me, I'll be Philip's age in my mind by the time that I get to that point. Zimbabwe money? No, Vietnamese money. Going to Heb for weekly grocery. I don't know what Heb is. I don't really have my only, to be honest with you guys, my original subscriber goal was 1,000 so I could be monetized. I never really thought I was going to be monetized, which means you got to get 1,000. I never thought I was going to hit 10,000. Now I've hit 10,000. So anything for me now is just gravy. It's just icing on the cake. I would love to know, like, when all is said and done, like, how many subscribers I end up with, like, at the end of whenever I quit or die or whatever happens. I have no clue. I couldn't tell you. I could easily see myself only having 12,000 subscribers for the rest of my YouTube channel, but I have no clue what my ceiling is. Texas grocery store. I tried, let me ask. When I don't know an answer and I want a not a subjective, but a non-biased answer, watch this. We'll do some. Can you tell me about Will Travel's, oops, am I logged in? Can you tell me about Will Travel's YouTube channel? Let's see. I'll base it off this. Now, I know we shouldn't probably go by AI, but absolutely, your channel is Vibrant Boots on the Ground Guide to Southeast Asia. Subscribers over 10,000 and growing steadily. Video 700 uploads. Mission helping viewers uncover visa guidance step by step. Arrival concierge. Budget travel. There we go. Budget travel. So remember, I'm a budget traveler. Local eats. Let's be fair and not be subjective in a good or bad way. How many subscribers do you think I'll have exactly 1 year from now? Let's call it December 30th of 2026. How many subscribers do you think my channel will have? And what do you think the long term, meaning 3 to 5 years, subscribers total I'll have? Make your guess right now what you think they're going to say. I'll cover it for you guys. Make your guess. How many... make your guess. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you this. I think my hardest was 0 to 1,000. I definitely agree. The hardest part for me was getting to the 1,000. I agree with that 1,000,000%. The first 1,000 is so hard. So let's see what they say. Great framing. Let's keep this purely analytical based on your current momentum. So if you maintain your current goal, 4 to 6%, a projected subscriber count. So they have me at 28 to 35,000 next year. Wow. First of all, I would be more than excited. I'd be extremely happy with anything even close to these numbers. So they're putting me at 28 to 35,000 next year. Long term, so 28 to 2030, they have me at, wow, 75,000 to 120,000. So very interesting. So I know it's AI. I have no clue if it's based on anything decent, but basically they're saying over 20,000 by next year, 1 year from now, maybe even close to 30. And then in 3 to 5 years, over 100,000. That's insane. If I end up hitting that and go back and go like, man, remember when you were at this? I would easily take that. I would more. Those numbers are 1,000% more than I ever thought I would get. But I would agree with that. The first 1,000 is extremely hard for me. I know that for a fact. Why is there so many zeros in the dot? Probably inflation. I think you should try taking Vietnamese language lessons. Maybe, but remember, I hate to say it this way, but maybe in 2 months, maybe I might not be in Da Nang anymore. Maybe I might not even be in Vietnam. So remember, I never planned on staying in any location for long term. I landed in Da Nang and everything just magically fit. Now, if Da Nang puts out a 1 year visa and the cost of living goes up in Vietnam, maybe I'll be gone from Vietnam. I've been to 20 countries in the world. Should I learn the language in every country? Plus, I'm literally telling you guys, if you guys gave me $1 million and said, learn Vietnamese, I don't think I would be able to do it. I don't think I would pass. AI is always right. AI is always right. So that's good. If that's right, that means by this time next year, I'll have about 25 or 30,000. So apparently AI is always right. Maybe I just won't leave the Philippines and maybe I'll live here. Maybe I won't even leave this hotel and I'll just live here for the rest of my life in Mangaldan. I'm a natural traveler at heart. It's kind of like fate. Like Da Nang just matched up with everything that I like. Like it just checks off all my boxes. It just checks off all my boxes. And everything changes. Everything stops, everything changes. So maybe Vietnam starts to turn like Thailand and says, "Hey, we don't want to have travelers here. You got to do a visa run every 30 days." That might change my plans. Who knows? I bet you'll still be in Vietnam. I have no clue. I honestly could not tell you. I'll just say it this way. I have no problem staying in Da Nang for long term. But in my mind, I would give it very little chance that I'll be in Da Nang for the next 5 years. Maybe next year, maybe even 2 years, maybe 50-50. 5 years, I just see myself traveling a lot more. If this channel starts taking off more, we're going to start traveling a lot more. That's my real goal, is that we start traveling. I want to start doing a new country every single visa run. And then what's going to happen is maybe I'll start finding other cities, other countries, and then maybe I'll stay in Da Nang for 3 months. Then when my visa's up, I'll go to Cambodia for 3 months, and then maybe I'll go to Thailand for 3 months, and then after that I'll go to Malaysia for 3 months, and then the next year maybe I'll come back to Da Nang. Like, I have no clue, but I really, really like to travel. It's not fun for me because it's hard for me, and then everyone always dogs me. That's not how you say it. Vietnam is moving to the golden visa, but the golden visa is not, in my opinion, the golden visa, no one's going to do it. The golden visa means you got to invest over $100,000. It's not going to affect nobody. I don't think anyone's going to jump on that. Who's going to invest $120,000 into Vietnam's communist economy? It's not going to happen. No one's going to jump on that. So here's your option. Do visa runs every 90 days or $750 a year to do visa runs for a whole year, $750, or invest $120,000 in a foreign country. I just don't see anybody doing it. I love Da Nang. So no matter what, I always think I'll have a place for Da Nang, whether it's leaving my bags there and renting a place and just kind of treating it as a storage and a place to pop back in and out. But for my channel to grow big, hey man, I appreciate it, Vince. The fund. We only need $990,000 more. But I can always see myself going back. There's some cities that I think I'll always want to go back to. Like, I think Bangkok I'll always have a place for. Da Nang I'll always have a place for. So put it this way, out of all the cities that I traveled, Da Nang feels like home more than any other city that I've ever traveled to. Yeah, you better get 2 other jobs. Bangkok, I really like Bangkok. You know, there's a couple of European cities I definitely want to get back to. I want to get back to Budapest, and I want to get back to Lisbon. I want to get back to both of those places, man. But it's just too hard to travel to Europe for multiple reasons. Let me turn the Wi-Fi back on. It got turned off on me. Hopefully this will log me back in. There we go. My ideal situation would be something like I travel every visa run, or I stay in Da Nang for 3 months. I go to Bangkok for 3 months. Then I go to maybe another country for 3 months, and then I come back to Da Nang for 3 months. That would probably be my ideal situation. South America, I think once I finally get tired of Southeast Asia is when I'll go to Central or South America. I feel like that's going to be my next region. But saying that, that could be 2, 3, 4 years from now, maybe even 5 years. But I do think that that's going to be my next region. That's my opinion. That if I was a betting man, I would think that maybe that would be my next region. So I've been monetized for about a year and a half travel. All those months I've made money, but I've never broken even on paying all my bills until the past 2 months. This month, it looks like we're going to break even again. So this month we're going to break even. Last month we broke even, and the month before that we broke even. So technically the past 3 months I've broken even or turned a profit from what I put out on my bills. But the year and 4 months before that, I would make back 50, 60, 70% of what I spent. You're going to have to tell Fluffy that. Fluffy, they said, wait until I have a Vietnamese woman. Maybe, this is what I'll do. This is why we're breaking the news. There's Fluffy, and then I'm going to have a Vietnamese woman in this bed. Right, Fluffy? 1 and 2. That's why we have 2 beds. There we go. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know what Trada business is, but remember, I don't have any money. So I left the USA with 1 year of cost of living. That's it. I don't have a retirement. I don't have a pension. I don't have a job. I don't have an income. So if I had the world's best idea, I don't have any money to invest. I don't get the living, the traveling life. I don't understand what you mean. Asia countries charge rental $250 application? No, there's no such thing as, at least in all the Asian countries. You have money and you have the security deposit and you want it now, that's it. There's no credit check. There's none of credit checks and let me call your employee. If you want a place and you have the money that day, you're moving in. Probably October 2nd. So I just did my visa on Tuesday and I put my return date as October 2nd. I'm probably going to get my visa tomorrow. And then I'll book my ticket. So probably the 2nd. Oh, Tra Talk. Because you don't make enough money on Tra Talk, man. Tra Talk is only 30 cents a cup. So for me, it wouldn't be worth it. I either would have to sit out there all day and sell tea for 30 cents a cup, or I'd have to hire somebody to sell tea for 30 cents a cup. Do you know how many cups of tea I would have to sell to turn a profit? What's up, Digna? I would have to sell 847 cups of tea to make $7. What do you think about retirement visa will be available? I don't think so. I don't think it is. I don't understand where people are talking about it from. I think you guys listen to that lawyer that's in Ho Chi Minh or wherever he's at, and I think he's pumping you guys up, but I don't think there's a retirement visa. At least there's definitely not in the near future, meaning in the next year, and it's not the even if that visa comes around, it's not the visa that they're fooling you to believe. Like, hey, you could just be like Will and make a little bit of money and you can just get a long retire. No, it's not going to be that. The retirement visa is going to mean you're going to have to invest $100,000 in a business or some kind of 100,000 investment in Vietnam. And it's like, wait a second, why would I do that? I could do 50 years of visa runs for less money. So the visa long term, in my opinion, is not coming. That's my opinion, and I don't think it's coming. I think the only visa that might change is that Americans will get 45-day free, no visas. I've been hearing about that. but I don't think the long-term visa, for sure, two things. There's no long-term visa coming soon, meaning 6 months to 12 months. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I honestly believe that. And if that visa does come around, you guys gonna need $100,000 to invest to get that. So if you're a cheap or a budget guy, that visa's not even on the table for you. A great time. We're having a good time. Fluffy's, as usual, back there on her phone. The king of Danong. But remember, guys, I'm like the low man on the totem pole. So Sammy has higher subscribers than me. Evan has higher subscribers than me. And Travis is like the big dog. I think Travis has like 45,000 or 40 something thousand, I think. So I'm the low man on the totem pole. I finally just hit 10,000. I like this chair though. Fluffy, I wish we had this chair in Danong. I kind of like this. It makes me... The king is sitting in the king's throne, drinking a C2. She's always on the phone. Let me see if it's still raining. We'll give you guys... Look at Philip. Philip, I wish Philip was here. Philip would have a heart attack seeing how big this room is. He'd say, huh? Why is your room so big? But I bet you don't got a patio. That's what he would say. I need a patio. And I'd say, oh, Philip, don't worry, Philip. Philip's probably doing a damn live stream, pointing his phone on his street right now. Oh, Philip, we do got a patio. And actually, you know what, guys? Try to tune in early tomorrow. This neighborhood gets so damn loud. Like, all these people over here play music at like 8 in the morning, maybe 9. And then all, like, the province kids are all hanging out, riding their scooters down here. So, this is kind of like a bustling neighborhood. Travis is like the only one that doesn't collab with the local YouTubers. I left him a comment before. This is in the past. Maybe I was too small of a channel, but I think I commented on this channel when I had like 5,000 or 6,000. And I think he just gave me a thumbs up. So, the only, shockingly, the only person out of all of Danong, all the YouTubers, the only person that ever contacted me was Evan. Evan reached out to me. Before I ever even met him. And he was like, hey, man, I seen your content. I think we're a good match. Would you want to do some videos with me? And I was like, yeah, no problem, man. I literally would probably tell any of the YouTubers, let's do some content. But Evan's the only one that ever reached out. I've reached out to other people, but they never did anything besides a thumbs up or never reached out. America's favorite hoarder. A divider? This is a chair. Are you crazy? There's 2 of them. There's this one, and then there's one. Delsky, you definitely need your glasses on now. Does this... Oh my God. Fluffy, he thought this was a divider. Jesus Christ, Delsky. Go put your bifocals on. We got one there and we got one there. A divider. A divider from what? What did you think this was a divider for? What's up, America's favorite hoarder? JJ? So I consider JJ from Danong, but me and JJ have done videos. JJ, either I consider him living in the Philippines. He's gone now, but he mostly lived in the Philippines. Now he lives in Bangkok, but I don't consider him a Danong YouTuber. He does come into Danong, but he's, in my opinion, when I say a Danong YouTuber, that means you full-time live there. Yes, you can go take trips like how we're taking trips, but you're there for 300 days a year. You know who a lot of people think that lives in Danong that doesn't? I'll show you the guy. This guy, so many people, they say, this is the... And I'll even defend him a little bit on this point. They're like, this guy is ruining it for Danong. This guy lives there. This guy does not live in Danong. I've never seen him. He does not live in Danong. But apparently people think this guy lives in Danong. I think he comes to Danong like once a year for a short amount of time. But this guy does not live in Danong. But for some reason, everyone thinks he lives in Danong. Yeah. You know what's funny is Evan is Canadian, and um, I never remember him as a Canadian though. He watches football. If you didn't tell me Evan was from Canada, even when you tell me Evan's from Canada, when I hang out with him, I always forget that he's Canadian. His girl has gotten him by the balls. Who? I watch you, Jeff Carter. I don't know Jeff Carter. Jogo Wonder for my Asia expat info. Very nice. Yeah, I think he lives in Bali, but when you go read his comments, especially when he does a Danong video, they go, this guy, he's the reason why Danong is ruined. He lives here and he doesn't even know the price. And I was like, this guy doesn't live in Danong. I've never seen that guy. I think he was here for like 3 days or 4 days one time. And Dan from Vagabond Awake. Oh yeah, I just met up with Dan. I done a video with Dan back in February. And, thought I had it. I did a video. Actually, that was I got a lot of subscribers from Dan. I did a video on Dan's channel, and it really, really boosted my channel up in February. I think I got like 1,400 subscribers from that video, which I think, well, I got 1,400 subscribers that month, which probably 1,000 of them-ish was probably from his video that I did on him. And then we just met up with, actually, here's some pictures. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these, but this is the meetup that we just did for the 10,000 subscribers. This is everybody that showed up. There's Army Guy. There's everyone that showed up. So we had a good group. So that's our meetup group right there. I don't know much about Travis. I've seen a few of his videos, but our buddy Mark goes to his meetups. But I personally don't know much about Travis. There's me, and there's Dan, and here's our buddy Pista. Look at, he's in the background photobombing. But that's us right there. That's when Dan was just in Danong, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Dan's a good guy, though. We talked to him for a while. I did a video with him. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how many people I've met moving out of the USA and randomly starting a YouTube channel. Crazy. It's still crazy to me that people recognize me. When I go to Danong, people are like, hey, I watch your channel. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And what's really crazy is people say, hey, man, I live in Florida, man. I watched your videos and I decided I wanted to move out of Florida. And I came here because of your videos. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, it's crazy that people come up to me and say that. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Sorry, I missed some of you guys. He's a newbie. I seen that guy. I know who the guy that you're talking about. I think that guy got like 10,000 subscribers fast. I think Dale told me that he got 10,000. Have you ever gone to Cambodia? No, but Cambodia will be probably next year. As soon as mine and Fluffy's visa line up at the same time together, we will probably go to Cambodia for a visa run. Doing bar crawls. I've never heard of him. Vietnamese women tend to wear the pants in the house. So that means they don't wear pants when they go outside the house. I also follow Dan and Evan. Yeah, both of those guys are good. If we're in Danong again, like I said, we might have a 15,000 meetup, or most likely, I know we'll probably do something for 20,000, but 15,000, still up in the air. It was a good time though, but we went on all night, man. That place, we didn't get home till like 4 o'clock in the morning. And remember, I don't drink, and I ended up being at a bar all the way to like 4 o'clock in the morning. Let me see. Oh, and that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Go watch the video with Evan, me, And JJ, Evan just put it out. It looks like about 1 hour ago. The hardest place for a so let's go. Evan has 2 channels. Evan has his channel, then he has the Cost of Living Abroad podcast. But look at these young, charming men. There's JJ, there's Evan, and there's that charming guy right there in the middle. He just uploaded this. We did this video about, I'm guessing, at least a month ago. Go check that out on Evan's channel. This is his podcast channel. It's called The Cost of Living Abroad. And we basically talked about Bangkok, Da Nang, and the Philippines.
What do you think the cost of living is, JJ, in Bangkok? So Will is living in Vietnam now, but with his girlfriend.
Yeah, we will. I'll be back in October.
So I didn't spend too much time in the Philippines, but the Philippines is definitely more expensive than Da Nang.
Ain't that the truth?
Do about 2.5 months in Cebu, and it was probably right around $1,100. But we did have a 2-bedroom condo.
I'll be back probably October 2nd. But Fluffy won't be back. Fluffy, when do you think you're gonna be back? December? You used to say November.
End of November.
Fluffy told me end of November. Now she's saying December.
End of November.
End of November is not December. That means I'll be eating a lot of buns by myself. Buns and tea.
I'll be back for Dale's birthday.
No, wait till that's over.
No! I want to be there when it's Dale's birthday.
He doesn't need to celebrate his 70th birthday.
I'll eat Japanese with you guys. No one's gonna cook on Dale's birthday.
Yeah, he's gonna cook carrots. Are the anchors, the men are behind this? I don't understand that. I don't know. I don't know anything about basically the women or how it is. But maybe that's true. Maybe like Mitzi said, they wear the pants at home. There's no divider. This is a damn chair. Stop calling it a divider. What's wrong with you guys? Why do you guys think this is a divider? You guys are some crazy, crazy people. I hope to see you guys again when you get back. Yeah, I'm going to be back. Well, my plan is to be back October 2nd. I hope that I'm going to get my visa approved tomorrow. Let me put these glasses on. These Ray Dongs. Wow, it's dark in here now. Maybe I should do live streams like this. Native style. Our buddy Native does his live streams like this. I should be getting my visa approved tomorrow. Tomorrow will be my 4th business day. So I think my visa will get approved tomorrow. I'll probably find out when we're leaving. Fluffy, we're leaving tomorrow? Fluffster.
What?
We're leaving tomorrow?
Yeah.
So I think we're going to check out. I'm going to probably pack up in a little bit. And then we're going to probably go take a bus out of here. I wish you guys can tell me where the divider is, because is it behind or above, or where is it in accordance to my chair that I'm sitting on? But we're going to probably take a chicken. Are we going to take a chicken bus tomorrow? Fluffy.
What?
Are we going to take a chicken bus tomorrow?
No.
No. 19 minutes ago. I've never heard of Jeff Carter. But I will say I'm bad at names. If I see people, I know them better than their names. That's why I have to write my own name on my underwear, because sometimes I forget my own name. So I write my name on my boxers, because I say, damn, what was my name again? And then I have to look on my boxers. I should be safe out here. Jeff Carter. Let's take a look at Jeff. My dad's name is Jeff, but it's always weird when people spell it G-off. I'm like, Jeff is spelled with a J, not a damn G and a O. How do you get G and O in Jeff? My dad's name is Jeff. And there's no way that Jeff should be spelled with a G or have a damn O in it. Yeah, the cost, that's where he does a lot of interviews. So he started that channel, I think just a few months ago. Yeah, Geoff. Who is Geoff? Jeff Carter, I'm looking at him. I don't know him. Oh, he's a Thailand guy. I don't watch too many Thailand guys. The Thailand guys that I watch is Retired Working for You and Rides for Kicks. That's basically the two Thailand guys that I primarily watch. What was I talking about? Geoff. Yeah, I don't know who this Geoff is. I'm trying to figure out aluminum. I'm trying to figure out diamonds and gold. We got these crazy... Fluffy, I don't think that's a painting. I think that's like yarn. But I think we're going to take some kind of bus somewhere tomorrow. I don't know where we're going tomorrow. But we're going to pack up. Man, I have like 5 videos I got to edit, guys. I'm either going to be completely busy editing while we're traveling here, or I'm going to get back to Da Nang, and I'm going to have like 9 or 10 videos to edit when I get back. I don't know if I should start editing now. I know in my mind I should start editing now, but I don't know if I'm going to get to it. Man, well, I'm in the boat where, yes, cheapness or affordability is a main aspect, but here's my take on it. You can go to India. India is going to be cheaper than Da Nang. Parts of West Africa are going to be cheaper than Da Nang, but the internet's going to be terrible. The crime might be a lot higher. The infrastructure is going to be worse. So Da Nang, yes, might be an extra $100, $150 a month, but Da Nang is the best bang for your buck. Or even a Wien Yan. If you don't need the Western amenities, you can go to a place like Wien Yan and live for $450, $500, single person, keeping your bills down. You could probably live for $500 in Wien Yan, assuming you don't have any crazy vices. Geoff. Mitzi Geoff. I bet you that's Mitzi's middle name. Mitzi Geoff Esquire the 7th. And we got 78 thumbs up now. Do you think we can get to 100? We only got a couple minutes left. I'm at like 19% on my battery life. Can we get to 100 likes? All you got to do is double tap that screen like that. It's free. It doesn't cost you guys anything. All you got to do is go double tap. Yeah, Mitzi Geoff Esquire the 17th. The men are fishing all night, then the women take over at dawn. I don't... You know what's weird? I seen that. I don't know who it is, but there's a guy called something Esquire in Da Nang. I seen that. Has that guy's channel been around for a while? Or is that a new guy that just somehow accidentally got that name Esquire? But I seen that. It popped up. And I was like, wait a second. Who the hell is this Esquire? But there's an Esquire. Has his channel been around? Or did he find that name from somewhere? I want to find that, though. His name's like something Esquire.
Jack Esquire?
Esquire? I think it's this guy, right? It's this guy, I think. I'm pretty sure. So, how long has this guy been around for? Oh, LJ Esquire. 3 years ago. Okay, unless he changed his name, he must have had this name. But I think this is who it is. I think this is who it is, right? But I seen that. I was like, who the hell is this Esquire? Like, I was like, nobody freaking uses that word. I'm single, got nobody in the USA to address for visa once I leave. That's the best way, man. That's the best way. That is the... Oh, you know who commented on me? So apparently, I don't think he's mad at me, which I don't know why he would. But remember the guy that spent the $200 on buns? I think he watches my videos because he sent me a message on the video. He said, watch yourself in Philippines because of the vlogging laws. But I remember when I reviewed his video, I was like, why is he spending 200 on buns? But I seen he just made another video. His name is Part-Time, I think it's Part-Time Expat. I think it's PT Expat. Let me pull up his name. Let's give him a plug. I think it's like Part-Time. There it is, Part-Time Expat. But he just left, yeah, this is him. He left me a comment earlier. Remember when we reviewed his crazy spending habits? But I think he just put out a new video. 4 days ago, yep. Oh, he did an expat healthcare checkup. But go check out his channel, man. For the people that call me a cheapskate, go check out his channel. He spends a lot more money than me. Maybe you guys are more aligned with his channel, but he seems like a good guy. He seems like a nice guy. I just want to help him whip some of that budget into shape. He's been around a while and has another channel. He's been in Da Nang for a while. Yeah, I just seen that because that started popping up on my YouTube. Because I was like, Esquire. I was like, I swear, I never heard. I made up that name. I'm not taking credit for the name. But I made up that name on a live stream. Like, it was Jack. And we were talking about something like fancy names. And I was like, Jack Esquire the Third. And then I seen that guy's YouTube channel. I was like, Esquire. It was like Jack Esquire Unlimited or something like that. Bill and Ted. There are different levels of wealth. There's different levels of poverty and poor too. Let me put these glasses on for the last couple minutes. My magic glasses. The Ray-Dons. Not Ray-Ban, but the Ray-Dongs. Fluffy, what happened to your Ray-Dongs?
It's in my bag.
Yeah. I seen he did a video with Mark. Actually, Mark just sent me a message on my video, I think yesterday too. Go check out Mark's channel too. Mark's just growing. I think Mark just, it's not a German Shepherd. Fluffy, what kind of dog does Mark have? Fluffy, what kind of dog does Mark have? A marshmallow or something?
No, Belgian Malawai.
A Belgian marshmallow. That's the only thing, that's the way that I remember it. Go check out Mark's channel though. Mark just started about a month, maybe 2 months. Mark started the day that Dan had his meetup. Because Mark got over 1 million views on Dan Vagabond Awake's channel. And I was down hanging out with Dale at L Stand, and I looked over at the guy in the L Stand, and I goes, that guy looks just like the guy that was on Dan Vagabond Awake's video. I said that to Dale, and Dale was like this, huh? What? Like he was just in his own world. And I go, I think that's the guy. No, I think I said that looks like the guy. And when I looked back over at him, the guy which turned out to be Mark was like this. And I was like, oh yeah, that's him. And then we ended up talking to Mark. We ended up talking to him, I don't know, like 30 minutes. And then he was like, why don't you should ask me this on camera. I was like, man, I'd love to do an interview with you. And then he goes, yeah, let's set it up. And that's how I met Mark, and that's how we did that. Maybe. Discount Dale or Uptown Dale? Right now, he went from Discount Dale to Upscale Dale. But...
Paul said hi.
Who?
Paul?
Let me see. Oh, what's up, Paul?
Why are you wearing glasses?
I'm trying to be like Native. Native wears these at 2 o'clock in the morning on his live stream. Plus, I want to get my money out of my Ray Dongs. I'm blind too. I'm like Stevie Wonder. We got to figure out a new name for Dale. Dale can only keep a nick. Oh no, we did. We have a new name for Dale. LSD. LSD. People like LSD. Yeah, little skinny Dale.
No, he's left. His
LSD. That's Dale's name.
left out Dale.
LSD is his new nickname because actually NY named him that. LSD. Little Skinny Dale.
Oh,
Well-
why is just jealous that he's skinny?
Actually, I came up with the name LSD.
You guys are just jealous.
NY is the one that gave him the name Little Skinny Dale. And I was like, you know what? That sounds better shortened to initials. I said LSD. And I said, oh, that's perfect. LSD. LSD is our YouTube channel name? That's crazy. That's Dale's nickname now. LSD.
I haven't seen Alfeo for a while.
The wrong one. It's Duck. Scroll up. Hit the scroll up button. I think you're on the wrong channel. Last Stephanie and Digna. Dale is going to be mad. He's going to say, no, that's my name. LSD. Little Skinny Dale. What's up, Elfeo? MSD. He used to go around town buying up all your favorite snacks. He still does. Dale is like, what's that bird? A scavenger. No, a vulture. The vultures wait for the lions to kill stuff, and then they go pick it up. So I'd say like, oh, look at this. Let's go to this bakery. And then we would see or smell we would smell a trail of carrots leaving the bakery as we showed up. And we'd say, hey, where's those coconut buns? They go, that guy down the street just bought them all. And I'd say, what the hell?
LSD is Digna as well.
I know, I just read that.
Yeah.
It was a joke based off the conversation about Little Skinny Dale. No, I didn't get mad. But we would go to the bakery and we would say, where's the coconut buns? They'd say, that guy down there got them. And I'd say, who? LSD? Little Skinny Dale? And they go, yeah, that's the guy that just bought them. And I'd go, oh, great. And then we'd go down to our other spot, and Dale would be there. Dale would always vulture in on our deals. You could thank NY for giving him that name, Little Skinny Dale. All I did is condensed it down to 3 initials. No, don't worry about it.
LSD travel channel on YouTube? Family Travels.
Custard apple Dale. No, actually, Dale doesn't eat too many. You know, NY is the one that eats the custard apples. I don't think Dale really eats custard apples.
I'll subscribe to Digna's channel.
Dale, we need to figure out Dale's calling card or his signature is carrying a plastic bag everywhere he goes. If you ever see Dale, he has some kind of plastic bag with him. Not only, he has 2 things. You remember how I showed you guys my action figure? So I have a new idea. We need to create a Dale action figure. My action figure, let's see if we can find it. My action figure came with my bag, the tripod, the GoPro. Dale's action figure would come with a plastic bag and an 8-ounce bottle of George Costanza's water. You'll always see Dale with a plastic bag. Always. Fluffy, have you ever seen Dale with no plastic bag before?
Yeah.
When?
When he used to live in Danang. He
does live in Danang.
When he lived in Antong, he doesn't really carry.
I think he does.
No, Fluffy.
It's our initials. Oh, very nice. LSD. If you went by alphabetical order, it would be DLS. DLS sounds close to the DHL, or what's the shipping company? DHL. Dell is mellow. Dell's grumpy. Dell might be related to Gypsy.
What's wrong with you? Why are you making fun of Dale?
Fluffy, you're the one that says he's grumpy.
He is.
Then why are you making fun of him?
You're making fun.
Dale is mellow. We keep telling Dale he should do a YouTube channel, but I guess he's the most timid, shy movie star that's ever been around. Dale is mellow. Yeah, man, how many days left do I have here? I have, what's today's date? The 21st. Jesus Christ. I have 9. I think I got 10 or 11 days before I'm going back to Da Nang, almost 2 weeks. So I don't think we're gonna hit our 100 likes unless we get 17 quick likes real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Hit the double click. Let's see if we can do that. I don't think we're gonna hit it. What kind of phone do you use? No, I bought my phone in USA right before I left. It's a Samsung S21 5G FE model. So it doesn't come, the iPhones don't come with a physical SIM card tray, but Vinaphone and I believe Viatel both give you the eSIM option in Vietnam. So you won't have a problem. I know people that get their local SIM card at Vinaphone with an eSIM, so that won't be a problem. But I have a Samsung S21, and I don't have a eSIM. I have one of the rare models of the S21 that doesn't come with the eSIM capability. You need them for science. I'm sorry, man. I can't do it. Can't do it. But I can do this. Yeah, I can't believe I paid 3 times the price for my SIM card package out here. So this will be the 2-minute warning. We've been on for about 3.5 hours. I do got to get packing. I'm going to try to physically force myself to do some editing. You know how far back I am on editing? My oldest video that I got to edit right now is from Hoi An, when we went to Hoi An that day. That's how far back. I have a Hoi An video. I have a Manila Day 1 video. I have at least 2 videos from these small cities in the Philippines too. So I'm very, very far behind. If I don't start now, I'm gonna have like 10 videos to edit when I go to back to Da Nang. I'll be locked in my house for like 2 weeks editing if I don't get started. Maybe it won't matter though. Maybe all my Da Nang characters will be hanging out with everyone else besides me. So maybe I'll be in peace and quiet. No one will be wondering where I'm at. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're going to do probably a live stream when we're on some kind of bus tomorrow. We're going to be traveling to another city. I guess the only way that we wouldn't travel is if we get hit by some big storm and somehow we can't travel. But it seems like the rain stopped, at least for now. And then usually the days are good. Let me check the weather for tomorrow. Tomorrow's weather looks like there's rain late in the afternoon, but we'll see. 3.5. What's 3.5? 3.5 hours on the live stream. So once again, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. We are in a small city in the Philippines. I'm going to be in the Philippines for at least another 10 or 11 days. If my visa doesn't get approved, I might end up living here in the Philippines. No, I'm not going to live here. But I know someone will say, I heard you say on the live stream that you're living there. It's crazy that when I make a joke, because I think when I made a joke, someone goes, Dale's really 70? And I was like, no, I was joking. They're like, oh, okay, I heard it on the live stream. So maybe sometimes I shouldn't make jokes, because then people just hear that little part and then they take it for the truth. So I'm going to head out of here. I appreciate it, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow, most likely. Do I have any other business I need to tell you guys? I think that's it. The Philippines is killing my wallet, though. It's definitely double, if not triple, on some things out here. So I can't wait to get back to Da Nang. At least Da Nang's prices. I do enjoy riding the jeepneys and the tricycles here. That is kind of cool. It's more costlier than the grabs or the in-drives, but I do enjoy it. Do I ever see myself hiring an editor? So 2 things. I would hire an editor under 2 specific conditions. One, the channel would have to be making a good amount more money. And the other part would be I would have to physically sit down with this person and say, hey, open up these clips. I'm going to show you the style that I want. I want this. I want this. After this, I usually put these little pop-up brackets, and I want 7 seconds of intro music. I want you to put a graphic up and put the location down here. I would have to sit with them and like be so detailed. But if I sit and I'm too detailed and I tell them what to do for every video, I might as well do it myself. I love the theory of hiring an editor. I love the theory of it, but the way that it works out, it just doesn't seem like it's gonna work. So I think that's gonna be it. I appreciate it, all you guys. I'm gonna end it with my favorite famous saying: you don't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here.